Can anybody hear me? Is my voice yet? I would like to know, please. Hi! We are barefaced because we are going to get ready together for not leaving my house whilst watching stuff. Because people keep asking me what makeup I wear and stuff like that. So we're gonna do it together because people keep asking and I wanted to serve the people. So this is what I look like. High definition and vibing. And it actually works. So is everything syncing okay and stuff? Because OBS is kind of mean to me. Squish Gang. Wait, oh god. With the camera, everything is backwards, so I get super confused. But Squish Gang is present, and so am I. And so are y'all. So, hey everyone. Also, want to say hi to people in the chat. Hello. Hi Kirby. Hi Lapsus. Hi Cherub. I can't see that well. I don't have my glasses on. Hi CT. Hi Paige. I saw Emily too. Hi October Ren. My throat is stuffy because I had a bunch of soup. I kind of ate way too fast because I was gonna be late to my own stream. Introduce us. Okay, hold on. Wait, this way? Oh boy. So that's Gordon, big size, the shark. That's Humphrey. That's bootleg Amazon bat. I don't remember what the bee's name is. I actually don't remember a lot of the names. That's Kylie and it's Jason. And then there's Gordon there. Oh, wrong way. Hold on. Keely is the big kangaroo. Gordon's there. Don't remember what the goat's name is. That duck is new. And there's a dog there. Some of them don't have names, or I don't remember what they are. I'm gonna teach you to do drag makeup. Oh boy. Let's do regular makeup to start. Let's do regular makeup to start because my talents on that already are quite hit or miss. Opinions on Foodie Beauty's Kuwait arc. We are going to watch the newest upload while I do the makeup, actually. I'm just going to start and let people come in for the first 10-15 minutes. Or, well, no, until about 10 after, quarter after 8. This is Eastern Standard Time here, by the way, if anyone was curious. I renamed my caterpillar Heimlich. Do you keep the name tags? I keep the name tags, but just not on them. My friend has a squishmallow named Banana Cow. Oh my god. I should make it Discord. I'm too scared of Discord. Everything that's ever bad, anything that's bad that's ever happened on YouTube happens because of a Discord. Can I turn the audio up? Yes, I can. I have it actually turned down a bit because it was peaking when I was recording something. Is that better? Creators earn more money inserting ads. Pfft, I hate money. Anyways. Also, I bought a camera because I hate money. Is it better? Because I can turn it up a little bit weaker. Okay, I want to start some drama while we're here. So, did y'all know that Jay Aubrey made a Sneeko documentary, right? We've talked about that. Hi, Kyla, also, and hi, Oliver, as well. And Taylor. Yes, my boomer is showing. I've had internet for about as long of my life proportionally as boomers have had, so you know what? That's good enough for me. But what I was gonna say is, so Jay Aubrey made a documentary on Sneeko, right? And I'm big pissed because he talks about Mr. Beard and like Mr. Beard, Sneako's back and forth, and Noah Sampson's back and forth or whatever, completely cut out him calling me a stupid fat whale in the stream. Completely ignored my Sneeko video, my involvement with everything, and everything. It was just like erased. Even though in the very stream that Mr. Beard has talked about in, I am also in. I'm not credited, there's no video links, there's nothing. Like, okay, like, so here's the thing. Like, I understand that, like, I'm not that popular, and the video didn't get that many views, got like 14K or whatever. It's just more like, if you're gonna talk about Mr. Beard and all of that stuff, when in the same stream I was involved in it, to just, like, not have any of it, I was like, okay, weird. So I was just like, damn. Spam him, please don't. I don't want to actually start beef. I just wanted to bicker. I wanted, like, because I was like, that's annoying a little bit. Because it's like, it was more so that, like, I got harassed by, like, a lot of, like, weird teenagers. And I didn't see any clips or anything, no, but it's just like, how do you talk about Mr. Beard and all that stuff and Noah and all that stuff, where I was also kind of in that, like, involvement, and just not a single word, especially because, like, Sneeko was particularly violent towards, like, women. And, like, it's me, I'm women, you know what I mean? Like, there are more women on Earth than just Chad, respectfully. Anyways, let's start the makeup a little bit, too. And then in a couple minutes, we'll start queue up a Fooby Booby video. So, girls, gays, theys, and other besties, my 4% male audience, and that's not a joke. We double prime. Elf, the green one, and you can see that I like it because it's almost empty. But first, a Becca primer that I still own. That I bought at Winners when they were closing. Becca, not Winners, obviously. Oh, I have to push my hair out of my face first. I don't know if I have any, like, straight male audience members, or honestly entirely straight audience members. This is not working for me very well. Hold on, I'll prime my face and then I'll fix my hair. I just like to use these headphones to stream because my AirPods will die, like, probably before I want to get off, so 4% is everything. Hi, Mika. How can we be joining you this Friday with a beer, Mexican food in my pants? I love that. I just had pho from Uber Eats. And that's why I was a little bit late, because I was eating soup. Hello, Olive Thunderbird. Also, straight cis woman. Oh, we love that. Oh, we do have a couple of straight people. That's good. I honestly, because I think every single comment I get, if someone mentions it, they're not straight. Which is, like, totally cool. And I love that. You know? Okay, I'm just gonna, I can't hear it. Well, nobody's making any noise anyways. I'm the only one making sound right now, aren't I? But I'm gonna fix my hair. Because I got Olaplex number 9 or something. The one you leave in because I'm too lazy for the washout ones. And honestly, I'm really enjoying it. I pair it with the Moroccan oil, the original one. And I feel like it's been good. This is like my hair after like a couple of days, which I usually have to wash it like a lot. Because I'm sweaty. Because I panic about everything. Is that better? Yeah, that'll work. Thank you, Marisol. I can't see that well. Yes, my face live. I don't go live very often because I don't have much time. Because I do this as a job, and then I have another job, and then I also go to school full time, so. How long have you been growing your hair? I haven't gotten, so I got it cut to like here when I was like 13, and then I've only been cutting the ends ever since, but I do cut like 4 or 5 inches off at a time. Last time I cut it was just before I moved, so that would have been April, I think. So I closed that off my wire. I apply the elf primer with one of these, and I just press it into like the parts that are pory. Do I play The Sims? No. I tried to, and I can't figure out how to build a house, and then I stopped. Do I like the new Blink-182 song? No. It's really it's really repetitive in weird places. And Tom DeLonge doesn't have that like, where are you? anymore, and it makes me sad. How long is it can we stand? Well, I can also just like back up. That's my hair. It is like kind of straight though right now. Like usually it's not this straight, but I bought a the Amika double agent or whatever because I haven't owned a blow dryer ever. And it straightens your hair at the same time. I should consider layers. I've had layers before. I liked them. I just like haircuts are expensive. And I'm cheap for stuff like that. Oh my god, I'm so phlegmy in like an allergy way, which is very strange. Okay. Still waiting to see if my friend gave me COVID by accident, but I mean, we are beauty guru moment. We are slaying so far. So that's good. The new world we live in is the beauty community. I gotta sneeze now. No, I don't. Okay. So, because I have acne like a teenager. Oh my god, follow up Brad. I'm not cutting my own hair, respectfully. I am not smart enough to do that. I'd let a friend do it, but I don't know who would be brave enough. Where's my... Have you ever seen Blaire White? I was gonna do a Rhetoric of Blaire White, and then I just kind of, like, forgot. I was gonna do the Rhetoric of Blaire... No, I was starting that video, and then Def Noodles did the thing, so I just ditched it. Don't feel bad. I get my hair... My shampoo and conditioner are usually from, Winners, which is the same thing. Is the Canadian, TJ Maxx or whatever. I have the, hemp shampoo, because it smells like fruit roll-ups. So, I do the Michaela thing with a NAS hot concealer. So I have a bunch of hormonal acne that only started in my 20s, which was awesome. But I mean, at least I got to, like, not get bullied in high school about it. I got bullied over other things. Yeah, the Reddit. So I have a couple of, like, of those, like, non-time sensitive videos that I kind of just work on over time. And then when things aren't happening, that's when I'll, like, incorporate them. It's just, I keep trying to do them, and then stuff happens. So, like, I've been working on the Rhetoric of Keemstar for, like, a month. And then it keeps, like, getting postponed. Because, like, people be crazy, you know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. Oh, looking good, looking fresh. This is why I don't do get ready with me, so because you have to see the middle parts. Let's do your first Def Noodles video. Hi, May. Is that how you say it, or is it Mai? There's always interrupt. Yeah. Well, this summer it was like super dry, and then my channel had actually plateaued so much I almost quit because I was like, I'm not, you know. Are you putting the makeup on to take it off, go sleep? Yes, I am. NARS concealer first? Yeah. So this is the NARS Pod Concealer in Madeline. For context, I'm like usually light medium, but like the end of light medium. I look fairer than I actually am because my hair is really dark. I've never seen a Keemstar video. Yeah, my Keemstar video has been on the Black burner. Oh, what? Back burner. Sorry. I read Blaire White, and then my head went, opposite of white is black, and then I said black burner. It's been on the back burner for like a month. Because it's like something that's not necessarily time sensitive. I decided to start doing it when I saw the Amaranth stuff because I just hate No Man. Okay, concealer's done. While that dries, we have the ABH Brow Freeze. I got this like 2 days ago. Emily knows because I DM'd her about it on Instagram. I was like, oh my god, I'm so excited. Because nothing else holds my eyebrows. So I just take, I don't know. My eyebrows, if anyone's wondering, I don't think anybody cares, but are almost like beard hair consistency. Like it's very, very hard to. There's a hair that keeps getting stuck. What undertone do you have? It's so I would say I'm a cool neutral. I'm not a true cool tone by any means. Cool stuff, like real cool tone will pull. If you want to know, the best match ever by far is Fenty Skin Tint in shade 6. The Fenty Skin Tint in the shade 6 is such a good match that you can't see that it's on my skin. You should do a video. Okay, so I thought of, okay, this is just for the besties that are here today, because I don't know if I'll keep this up. My cousin is super, super high up in Mary Kay. And, like, I'm scared about the MLM stuff, because I don't want her to, like, call my mom. Like, my mom knows it's a scam, though, but, like, oh, I put too much in, because I can see that it's white. Oh, no. Do you have any pets? No, I'm not allowed. Because I live in, like, an apartment or whatever. But, okay, once I finish my brows, I'll cue the Foodie Beauty video to play while I do this. So that the people that aren't into, like, makeup have something to watch. Yeah, I definitely put in way too much, especially in the front. I just got this the other day, so it's definitely, like, a learning curve for me, for sure. It brushes out okay, though, which is good. We can now escape. Yeah, no, I just don't want someone to call my mom. Yes, I loved Kyla's videos are really good. I was subscribed to Kyla like for a really long. Oh, I still am for a really long time. People have personal insta or super into MLMs, and I'm like, oh god, yeah, no, that's totally true. I just like, I have to head out. I'm glad. Okay, bye, Taylor. You have a good night. But yeah, like I said, the MLM stuff is a little bit touchy, just because like she's got like multiple pink catalogs. You know what I'm saying? Like. And she's tried to, like, recruit my friends, and I had to, like, block her ability to see my friend list on Facebook. And my brother, too. I made a tutorial for my brother on, like, how to do it. Because it's really hard to do. Do you watch Zachary Michael? Of course I do. Speaking of that, okay, let me finish the brows. I'm almost done. Because all I do after... That's not right. Is I have this, like, I keep forgetting. I'm used to my webcam's usually above my monitor, which is there, which I'm looking at right now. But the camera's actually here. So. I'm 25 and I've struggled with intense acne since I was 12. Started using the 30-day miracle acne over the past year, and I'm clear. It's really, for me, it's actually just kind of like, with the skin stuff, it's just that I'm just have bad hormones and I get stressed out, so it's kind of mostly what it is. Yes, I've heard about the Bratz game. I hope Curtis Connor streams it. As you can tell, my eyebrows are already aggressively black. So, like, I don't do much when it comes to, like, actually filling them in. Like, that's probably good. Yeah, that's enough. Good enough. And then I'll brush it through. I was able to recover my my comments, but I still can't have comments on the community tab. And they sent me some instructions to do, but, like, none of them are relevant. And then they're like, contact us again. And then I keep doing it, and they keep ignoring me. So I'll try again, I don't know, at the end of the week or something. Tell us about how school is going. I forgot to do that. It's going well. I'm in school to be a teacher. It's been a bit stressful because, and I mean this entirely with kindness, I just have trouble, like, simplifying things enough for high school students. Like, even my audience is mostly, like, 20-year-olds. So I keep getting told that I'd be a really good, like, college teacher. But, like I have difficulty when it comes to like high school teaching, and that's been like the recent like struggle for me. How does it feel like to be shouted out in people's Miasaurus videos? Wait, is it more than just Paige? Because I know Paige mentioned it, but have I done debate? I don't believe in internet debate because internet debate's not actual debate. And people just utilize like emotionally manipulative topics. But on this note, because my brows are done, and I know some of the makeup girlies are like scream crying and throwing up because my brows look like shit, but I don't care. So I'm gonna we're going to shrink me a little bit. I'll still be doing the makeup and I'll still be talking about it. I do student teaching next semester. Oh no, like policy debate. I thought you meant like on the internet. Sorry. I've never done formal debate either. I'm kind of too anxious for it, I think. We're gonna take this. Excellent. I know how OBS works, ladies and gents and NBs and the besties. Okay. So, I need to actually open this. Hold on. I am getting many notifications out of nowhere. The emoji was a jump scare. Yeah, that was kind of on purpose. Alright. So, we gotta... You can see me looking up Fat Sage Jack. Shout out to a real one. Real, recognize real. You know what I mean? Because, Blossom said we were in a cult once. Okay. Let me know if you got... Okay, wait, hold on. Okay, so that's coming out of my computer speakers. I love that for me. Hold on. Oh, my headphones aren't on. I'm so... I'm literally so stupid. Oh my god, my headphones weren't on this whole time. Hold on. Can we hear that? Do the rhetoric for the quarter. Oh no. Ooh. I would be teaching English literature. Hopefully private I'd like to work for like a college or an adult ed, but I'd also do like grade 11. Do I dye my hair? No, I don't dye it because it's resistant to like bleaches. It's really dark and I just don't have that kind of money. Yes, the quarter is just kind of goofy. I don't know. He just like, it's kind of like a belligerent toddler and I just kind of like feel bad. I'm shady today. Anyways, I will continue. Next step of the makeup, and then I'll play the video while I'm doing it, is NARS Light Reflecting Foundation in Vienna. Do you think empathy has a place? Yes, I believe like the idea of emotion and argumentation being separate is a farce made by the patriarchy to belittle women and non-cis white men, mostly. Well, I don't say white, cis men mostly. You'll be a great advanced placement English. In Canada, like so in the province of Quebec, there's not really advanced because you go to Cégep. There are some, like it's like there's IB stuff, but yeah, it's different because you go to these 2-year colleges and they're kind of like mandatory. It's a little bit of a different kind of process. Hi, is that pronounced Phoenix because it's Feynix? I don't know, but alas, thank you. And I'm gonna play the video and I'm gonna put this foundation on. So for those of you who have no idea what's going on, catching up to speed would be kind of impossible. But like 3 weeks ago, this lady named Foodie Beauty, who's from Canada, who used to do mukbang videos, met with this guy named Salah on Tinder, who's from Kuwait, which is where she is now. And then she started like wearing a hijab and stuff, completely out of nowhere, and like became this like, what's the word I'm looking for? Kind of like, not demure. What's the word I'm looking for? When you don't want to like expose yourself. Modest. That's modest figure or whatever. Even though like I swear to God, literally a week before that, she was flashing people on stream. And she's like kind of tried to like wipe that presence off the internet and is now saying that she's married to this guy, I think. Even though she met him like a month ago. Yeah, it's very, very, very wild. It also, someone asked me if I'm a gamer. Does playing only Left 4 Dead 2, but only with the Minecraft zombie mod count? And the Luigi's Ghost mod for the scary ones. Because I'm such a baby that I can't do it. But yeah, so right now, Foodie Beauty is in Kuwait. I think she says that she's married to him or something, because you cannot, it is against the law in Kuwait. Alex is shook, looked this up on stream. And you cannot live with somebody of the opposite sex unmarried in Kuwait. It's against the law. So I don't know if he's even real because we haven't seen him yet. As far as I know, maybe he's in here. I'm not really sure. So hello, Paige. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, overall, this is a very concerning arc for Foodie Beauty. Also, feel free to comment any other internet happenings, because this video is only like 8 minutes long, and I don't know, I'm down to be here for a while. So, maybe she just flew to Kuwait to commit to the bit. Maybe. Like, well, somebody filmed her at the airport, though. You saw that at the end of the last video. Also, if anybody's wondering, this is the Bite Changemaker powder. It's discontinued. I got it at Winners. I really like it, though, and I'm very sad. I'm a pressed powder girl. So, I have a backup, though, that I also got from Winners. So, any hoozles. Next step in the makeup, if anybody's wondering, is concealer, which I use this one. Too Faced Born This Way in vanilla, and I don't think they're stocking this anymore. I don't see it, and I'm heartbroken because this is very iconic. Now, alas, continue. Olive, I have a video on the Try Guys. It didn't do that well. So maybe that's why nobody knows, because like nobody was told about it or whatever. But I actually have a whole video on it. It's like 30 minutes long, I think. I understand that we can support better brands like Too Faced. I also want to preface with that bottle's like a year old, if not more. The problem is that a lot of concealers really break me out. Like I got the NYX like Bear With Me concealer that everyone said was amazing, and I really, really hate it. So, yep. Watching this, other topics, and love that you're in Girl World. Yeah, I was scared to admit it, to be honest, because it's also quite like a trolly environment. But I didn't want to be trolly, you know what I mean? I just kind of like it for the vibes. Thank you kindly, Lisa. Not yeah, would that be Lisa? I hope so.
Hey guys, so I'm here with another vlog in Kuwait. So after settling in and recovering from a bit of jet lag, I'm excited to bring you a little night vlog here at the Boulevard in Salmiya in Kuwait.
Okay, Kyla, thank God, because I thought the whole universe was gaslighting me at this point. Okay, I'm a Pat McGrath person. Oh my God, see, okay, here's the thing. Y'all, I still go to school. I still go to school. So unless a magic fairy sends me Pat McGrath money, I don't have Pat McGrath money. You know what I'm saying? The music feels so stereotypical for a girl's convert. She actually hasn't even converted, which is so strange. I've been in the I feel like there's like so many low key, like girl world people. You know what I mean? Or Amberverse people specifically. Okay, so about the Pat McGrath eyeshadows, I was gonna get myself one for a graduation gift, and then she just continued the one that I liked, which I think was the Mothership 3. And then I like the new one. I just don't have money. I have one Natasha Denona palette, and my first video with the new camera, I wore it. It's this bestie over here, Natasha Denona Verons. Also, y'all pick some colors for eyeshadow, and I will do them. So. Apparently this year's big Pat McGrath like holiday palette's really bad, and then last year's was good, and the one before that was bad. It's so strange. Are you pro or anti egg salad? I like egg salad sandwiches. Okay, also I want you to do some Myrix too. I'm just poor. You know what I mean?
So the Boulevard is a very huge place, over 350 square feet. Just a big place to go for family gatherings. There's like fountains and big shopping centers. There's a lot of big malls here. So I'm just going to show you guys a bit of this place we're going to go explore. So yalla.
So I understand that the music that she's picking is because like she's picking the most stereotypical thing that she could possibly think of. I will say, though, it still hit. So people are saying purple, pink, like, see, okay. See, because people are saying a lot of warm tone, like, colors. I think I can do all of them. Not all of them. I can't do the blue also, but I think I have an idea. This was a look I was going to do for a video anyways, and then just didn't for some reason. She is also overusing it. I agree. She's in... I forgot. Is it not? Wait. Because she just says Kuwait, right? Does anyone know where that beach is? Because, yeah, this year's Pat McGrath, yeah, see, I heard the new, Pat McGrath one is kind of wax sauce. So the green, okay, so here's the thing, besties. The green in the Gabby Bell video is the Kaleidos, Flower Punk palette, this one. Kaleidos has the best pink formula ever made. I hate to be that girl. But I want to buy the pink palette they have because I'm actually, like, there's a huge gash in the pink. I'm actually not going to use the pink from this one because I'm going to use my Midas Cosmetics palette because it has all the colors I want to use. Okay, I set with the Becca under eye setting powder. I do that everywhere I put concealer because it's such a light, finely milled powder anyways. But I will be continuing. Yeah, so it would be, I think it is Kuwait City, but I thought I was going to be stupid by saying Kuwait City. Girl, is she gonna is she gonna do something else like than just running? Like, also, so I take my eyeshadow primer and I put it on this like really big eyeshadow brush, and I just kind of like move it around, and I actually put it on the back of my hand first because people put way too much of this on. This is the Juvia's Place eye primer. Same thing as the P. Louise, to my understanding. Somebody gave this to me, and actually I really like it though. To be fair, it's quite good. Was that Sriracha? No, it was eyeshadow primer. The music is so distorting. Yeah, I totally agree. Yeah, she's just walking around. I thought this was gonna be more excited. I thought we were gonna see her man, but the girl world be disappointing sometimes. Also, hello Zeke. I see you in my comments all the time. Yeah, we'll see if she actually ends up getting scammed. Can we have ones in the chat if you know about the nut salsa? Oh, hi, Harlot. Just joined from Montreal. Oh, cool. I like the ColourPop shoutouts for the most part, but there's a brand I like it I haven't bought in years. Because of who owns the eyeshadows, the best formula and the price. I like the Midas. I think regular Midas is discontinued, but then she wants to start another brand. I'm not really sure what's going on with that. But if, if they come back, let me know. If I wasn't hired, video would take me out of the back. Yeah, like I said, the girls are boring. It's everyone else that makes, more entertaining. Yes, nut salsa, like, it's not what you... it's not what you think. It's not, like, that kind. It's, it means, like, so, okay. With the mansion, Foodie Beauty, allegedly, she was supposed to meet with these her so-called landlords or whatever, and then they apparently gave her like a salsa that was like with pistachios and stuff, which she called it the nut salsa. But then people were proving that Foodie Beauty actually bought it from like a farmer's market. So to like disprove the fact that the mansion was ever really a thing. So yeah, it's like a cashew salsa or something. I don't think it's hummus. I'm not really sure. Congrats on 21K. Thank you. Also, hello Tristan from California. I don't know. Is everyone just been calling it nut salsa? And I'm like, I'm repeating the same terminology. You know what I mean? It's like when you write a paper, right? You have to use the terms defined by the author. I hate to be that person, but the community has defined it the nut salsa. I want to learn about Canada too. Oh my god. Yeah, so I'm just telling y'all how it is. Is Curiosity Stream worth it? I've actually been buying it for like my, I guess we say father-in-law for like years, and he's like obsessed with it. I haven't actually like watched anything on it. My boyfriend also seems to quite like it, but it's also quite cheap. But buy the gift card and then gift it to yourself, and it's cheaper. It's really dumb. Or they have like deals on the gift cards, but thank you so much, Tristan. Subscribe around 9K, and I'm proud of your growth. See, it's been wild, because, like, I mentioned this earlier in the stream, but I, like, almost quit in, like, the late summer, because I usually, like, average, like, 150K views a month, and in the summer, it, like, dropped to, like, 60, and I was just kind of, like, and I just moved and everything, and I was trying to apply for, like, TA positions and stuff, and then, like, with the Deaf Noodle stuff, it kind of revived everything, and then I've just been kind of balling ever since. So it's been quite a fun experience, and I'm happy that it's working out, just because this is like such a cool job to have, and it's been really neat. And then I can still do it when I do my teaching internships as well. So it's been really neat. the real OGs recognize this background. Aggressive behavior, victim mentality. You all are going to get the inside scoop, all right, on why Squish Gang came to be. So you saw that bedroom, right, and how ugly the background of it is because I had a closet with no doors. I started putting, I had only one Squishmallow or two at the time, I believe, and I put them in the background to draw my eyes, or not my eyes, like y'all's eyes, away from the closet. Because I wanted to, like, have it not look so awful. Yeah, so the Beauty Bay Wilderness palette, that's what I wore in that one. So now we're gonna do orange on the end, and then I've hit most of the colors. When the housemates made the bathroom moldy, girl. So you have, yeah, see, you have insider scoop, like, more than, like, a lot of people. Yeah, it mildewed the walls while I was gone at Christmas because I wasn't there to be a maid. Shout outs to the University of Waterloo for having an absolute yikes student body sometimes. I love the 420 besties in the chat. Hypothetically, allegedly, maybe, if Nick is not green ever actually follow me back, I would do You Cringe You Smoke, as long as the VOD didn't have my name in it, because I have to be a teacher. But I would love to actually do one. Yeah, for people said about Terror, nothing but Grand Theft Auto. Yeah, it's definitely, like, I really didn't like living in Kitchener. I apologize to the Kitchener girlies in the chat. I'm Quebecois though, so it's also just like a bit of a, it's actually like a legitimate culture shock. People don't realize this because Canada's just like so grossly big. Apparently Gabby Bell is also live. Somebody tell her to stream snipe me and say hi to me. Oh my god, my boyfriend just texted me that Gabby Bell is also live. I didn't mean to do that. I did a video with Gabby Bell today, by the way, if anybody is wondering. But I would also do a Eucharist. I'm not gonna. You can't do it with somebody who's not. Nick is not green because it's his idea, though. You know what I mean? I got drunk and played Among Us when I graduated. That was like my grad celebration live stream. But okay, so that's it for the eye look for now. I'm not gonna do liner because I want to be able to wash it off later. But People are stealing cars on TikTok. Oh my god. Who was I telling about devious licks? I asked a student of mine, I was tutoring once, and he said that a kid tried to, like, he took one of those, like, water bottle filling machines and, like, devious licked it. So the blend of this is a little whack, but it's good enough, because I'm also just taking this off after. And can't wait for Canada to hit LAX to get that sweet smell of exhaust strawberry vape juice. I got vaped on the other day. It was definitely wild. All right, eyeshadow's done enough. She said good enough. Now, I want to put glitter on the middle, because the pressed glitters in here I really like, because they kind of just stick. And then I kind of just, like, press them on, and then they don't really move. With just, like, my finger grease. Sorry, I'm sorry.
This is like paradise.
Whoever called me a boomer, that was boomer. What she did with that. Hello. This is the Midas Cosmetics Flower Bomb palette. The cover looks like this. We are getting a little bit of what Teresa is Dead calls glitter bukkake, but that it is what it is. Also, this is the only mascara that's ever worked for me ever, and I hate to say it because it's super expensive, but it's the Lancome one. I got it from one of those little Sephora, like, get the mascaras kit, and then you, like, get your coupon or whatever, and this is the only one that's ever done literally anything, while also not running off of my eyeballs the second even condensation hits my face. So, oh my god, you Shazam the music. Alright, besties, so that's all of the Fooey Booey video. That was a whole lot of nothing. I'm very disappointed. So what do? Do we street snipe Gabby Bell? What happens next? Let me know. While I put the mascara on. Oop, holy. Her new video has 7. Oh my god. So yeah, there's links allowed in the chat, so if you want to just send stuff too. I honestly thought, like, the video would be scandalous and we had, like, stuff to talk about. But it was just me asking about nut salsa. Oh, babe, Christopher, that Girlies. I poked myself in the eye. What's my favorite eyeshadow palette? I don't know if I have like a favorite. Oh my god, I poked myself in the eye. I guess if I had to pick one, I'd probably say the Beauty Bay Wilderness palette because it's just like so much to work with and it's a really nice. Wait, are you talking about Amberlynn's video with the hickeys? Because I watched that through Zachary Michael today. You see Elon Musk and Hank Green at each other? Oh god. Yeah, I've seen this through. I have the eyelash t-shirt. Like I have it in black. Someone gave it to me as like a sleep shirt for Christmas. But yeah. Okay, Gabby Hanna's been pretty quiet on her YouTube. Let's pray. Yeah, I agree. I know. Shout out to Gabby Hanna for my career, for real, for real. So let me make myself bigger, at least, until we as a council decide what we're going to do. I will become the whole stream again. It will be about me as the Lord intended. Because it's Friday, everyone's streaming, but like I'm the only one with an actual job. I'm just kidding. But so yeah. Also, I tried the Rare Beauty mascara for anyone who's wondering, because I feel like that's a question that always happens. Messy. It is so messy. I don't know if anybody else had that problem, but I messed it up today. My mascara, which I don't usually. It's just because I'm a bit distracted, because obviously I'm also trying to read the chat at the same time. I'll just wipe that off later. Oh, Mr. Snowflake. Oh my god, wait, is Mr. Snowflake in here? Hold on. Did someone say that? Hello? Have you seen Shaped by the Algorithm? Yes, Mr. Snowflake and I'm in Mr. Snowflake's. Wait, hold on. I'll show you. Hold on. I'm stealing the color comp. Please do. And then send it to me when you do it better than I did, because that will inevitably happen. I can't believe I messed it up. It'll flake off eventually. I'll get it off. But I want to see the glitter color. That's also in the palette. It's in the Myas Cosmetics Flower Bomb palette. It's in this one. But yeah, so I need a lip oil. For the Canadians, this is what I kept applying in Gabby Bell's video, and people were complaining about it in the comments. Little did they know that Gabby Bell cut out like an hour of me talking and somehow kept in only me putting the lip gloss on. Which is fine. I think it's hilarious, actually. It's not her fault either, but yeah, I just don't want to do eyeliner just because I don't feel like removing it right now, mostly. So yeah, it's like a sunset look, but it's a little bit pastelier. Oh, thank you so much, Autumn. Happy Friday. Happy Friday to everybody. Better have a happy Friday. Or else. Everyone say goodbye to Phoenix. I assume that's how it's pronounced. Probably. But yeah. Have a good night. All the people in the UK, if you're watching this, that's nuts because it's like 3 in the morning, I think. But yeah, so sunrise. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so I want to show y'all Mr. Snowflake's intro because I'm in it for the Foodie Beauty series, and I think it's so iconic. And then I made a shady little joke about it in my Foodie Beauty video, and now we follow each other. Which I thought was kind of iconic, but where's Foobie Boobie? Here we go.
Account has been terminated due to multiple and severe violations of YouTube's policy for nudity and sexual content.
But I wanted to discuss my thoughts on Foodie Beauty's channel getting terminated. Me and Mr. Snowflake are besties. There's me. That's like my claim to fame, you know? Only time I've ever mattered. On God. Yeah, that was like amazing video, especially the intro. So, what do you think about Amber and SK? I don't know what that is. No spoilers if we can. I don't know what that means, but if you can elaborate, then I can answer the question. There's a good chance I'm just stupid. It's like very, very possible. Yes, look at me in a video. Unlike J. Aubrey, I'm in this one. If I didn't get harassed by 16-year-olds that were also low-key conspiracy theorists, I wouldn't be as mad as I actually am. But or shady is more what. Love is Blind. I have no idea. I've never actually watched it. Hi, Fat Stay Shack, everyone. Wait, hold on. What? Wait, Jack in the chat. W's. All right. So, still trying to figure out what we're supposed to watch. Here's my. Oh my God, she is. We're stream sniping.
I'm so glad you know what I mean. Yeah, the splatter thing. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do that with white. I feel like it's gonna get everywhere if I do that. Do I need to shake it? It's not like nail polish. I had success with that once, painting stars. Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you, Tyler. This gives me hope. Do you know what size brush I should use for it? Should I use like this?
So this is Gabby Bell, who I did a video with like today. It's on the channel right now.
Test it on a separate paper first. Nah. You just gotta go for it. The big one? Okay. If then not to overload the brush. Oh shit. Okay. I think I just gotta try. All right, ready? I'm gonna get up for this. Oh! This isn't what I meant to do. Oh, I got it in my hair. No. Oh, that's not what I meant to do.
Oh, I was muted and then I unmuted.
It's fine.
I love that for me.
It's fine.
I have not listened to her verse on Queef Jerky yet.
What happened when I flicked it close to the cam?
I got it now. It's on now. Oh my God. Everyone. I can't hear you. I said it first. I don't have money. It should be on now. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that was my bad. What I was trying to say is that we have a video together on the channel right now. Yeah, we'll do some, you know what? Whatever. We'll watch Amberlynn's stream when she got drunk on Halloween. Or she didn't get drunk, she got zooted. Because I haven't actually, like, I've only seen like clips of it from reaction channels.
I'm like so okay. I've not done live streaming in so long.
I'm also gonna continue the makeup. The next thing I do now is contour. But I haven't wet my sponge because I'm lazy. So we're gonna do it with a brush and hope for the best. This is the KVD ModCon gel, whatever. Anyone who says bad lied. I am sorry to say it, they're liars. Because this is, like, one of the best makeup products I've ever used in my life. I hate to be that girl. I'm saying girl with an O because we're watching Amberlynn. It's appropriate. Oop. I have to move my headphones because the contour is gonna get everywhere. But yeah, anyone who said this product is bad lied. They are liars. They are trying to scam you somehow. She is supposed to be Sully, yes.
But I figured it's Halloween. It's a Halloween moment.
Oh my god. Your dog chased something into the woods. Oh my god. Our Cocker Spaniel used to do that all the time.
In time.
While your new double oven is taking care of dinner and dessert.
Sorry. Pardon me. I'm trying to click my video. So I can read
Okay, wait,
you
hold on.
guys' chat.
I forgot. We need to... Oh, I don't have the Chrome extension on here because it's not Chrome. Hold on. This needs to be... First off... Oh, actually, I'm not going to change it because in case... The Canadian infrastructure is just not that girl. So let's do 1.5 because she's too slow.
On my computer because I figured that would be easier. Hello. How are you guys? Why can't I find my own live stream? Oh, there she is. Why can't I find my own...
Bye, Zeke. It was really nice seeing you, especially because you comment quite often, so I really love when I see some frequent viewers in the chat. It's really wholesome. I like our little community. In the words of Gabby Hanna, I love this community. Is that what it is? Is that from the YouTube Rewind? I don't remember.
Live stream. Oh, there she is. Why... Okay. Hi, guys. Okay, so I'm going to be looking yonder to actually read the chat, if that's okay. So hi. Yes, I am live. This is live. This is a real live situation type deal. No, Olivia, I'm not drunk. I actually have not drank since my last live stream, which was in April. So there's...
The way she sounds normal at 1.5 is very true. I didn't even realize I thought I mistake. No, I did. Yeah, the speed up is right. I love that.
Feline is actually making me some foodsy. That's why I say it, Twinkie foodsy. Okay, but she didn't budge. She's sleeping.
Cover effects and Capri
thank
Coast,
you.
if anyone was
You
wondering.
guys are saying I look cute. I appreciate that.
No, it's Sunset Bronze. Sorry.
A lot. She's making me a salad. I've been making all my meals myself, but I really wanted to do this live stream. I don't know if you guys ever, or if anyone else experiences, like when, I want to say when you get a wild hair up your butt. That's what I say about Rarity and Wasabi. No, but when you like get this thought and you're like, okay, I have to do this right now. If I don't do it now, then I'm just not going to do it. So, yeah, I thought you were doing a cherry costume. That would have been cute, but no. Hi, Ariel. Thank you guys for the super chats. Yes, this is solely for Monster's sake. Brooke, oh, thank you. I appreciate that a lot. No, we're not wearing cohesive costumes. She did not dress up, but she is wearing like this green shirt situation.
If anybody wants to know, my boyfriend and I was a minion, and he was Gerard Way of My Chemical Romance. The most cohesive couple's costume. Okay, now the bronzer's done. We're gonna do liquid blush. We're gonna do Quo Beauty in Heavenly, I think. This is like an exact dupe for the Glossier Cloud Paints. And they're like $10 a piece. And you don't have to buy them online. And then ship them to Canada. Alright? Also, I agree that Zeke is adorable. Have a best night, bestie. Now, we're gonna continue. Apply this with a brush, and then I'll set it with powder, and then highlighter, and then we're done.
I feel, and she was like, I'm an olive. So she's acting like she's an olive. I look like a big cherry. Is that a famous quote? Probably. Obsessed with the eyebrows. Thanks. I look crazy. Oh my gosh, it's so funny. Yeah. Are you going to address the rumors that you're cheating on wifey?
You're cheating on me?
No. I don't cheat. That's one thing I do stand by there, is I'm not a cheater, so. What's my Instagram name? It's the good old velvet.and_honey. Or velvet.and.honey. Do you get trick-or-treaters? We don't, because where I live, it's nothing but like young 20-year-olds who are childless. I mean, that's the majority of the people that I see. They're like young. So. Are you meeting Chantel? Can you imagine if I no? Oh, hey Lucy. Happy Halloween, Felicia. Hello, hello. So I will say I did have purple blush to match this. Sorry, my breathing is still a little. We have my moments. I'm doing okay though. I did have purple blush, but I was like, for some reason I just wasn't feeling it. So, I covered it up with foundation, more foundation. Feline does not have a costume. The eyebrows suit you. Yeah, so should I start wearing purple eyebrows? Did I watch the new Hocus Pocus? I have not. I have not. I'm going to though, don't worry. Am I friends with any of my neighbors? It's not like friends, but it's like one of those, it's like, hey, how are you? You know, we got each other's backs type style. I feel like I have to sneeze. I thought you were Blue's Clues.
Yeah, she definitely looks way more like Blue's Clues, respectfully. Actually, well, I don't have to respect her. She's not very nice. Okay, final thing. I was on the hype train of these before they were cool. This is the Kaleidos Ray Rider highlighter. Metal tin. Best highlighter I've ever used, by far, no contest. It's somehow glittery, but also, like, sinks into the skin. Sometimes I add the glow gel stuff, like super gel, into my foundation. TBH, I just forgot. I forget quite often, to be honest. Yeah, so that's the... Here. Let's put the whole camera in frame for the makeup look, and then I'll close it back again. And then, yeah, we can do that. Feel free to ask any questions whilst I reveal the makeup. So that's also what I'm here for. I genuinely wonder how much, like, Foodie Beauty was getting per month in super chats. Because, like, they were just, like, giving her money. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was crazy. Like, I see streamers, like even, like, let's say, like, Ethan Klein or something like that, like, go live, and it's, like, super chat, super chat, super chat. And it's like, girl. Where do people, like, because she's just getting them. I don't know if I can see them, though, because it's top chat replay, right? I just kind of wonder what her super chats are like, low-key, because I feel like they're, like, not great. Oh my god, I'm also competing with Alex. Everybody's live. Do we stream snipe Alex Shook next? Hello? How many Squishmallows do I have? I think 20. It sounds like the correct number. Hello, Lynn. Also, someone had a question and I saw it and I forgot. Goodbye, Razmataz. Have a good night. She's supposed to be Sully from Monsters, Inc., which was, like, one of my favorite movies ever. Hello. So this is the makeup look. I'm not going to do the setting spray because I'm going to take it off anyways, and I'm not going anywhere. But that's the... The camera's definitely... Well, it's not necessarily filtering it out. It's the lights are also kind of doing that. Okay, because if I zoom in, there's skin there. Whoop. Right? But all right, so that's the skin. Let me put these back on. I'm sorry, everybody. That was, like, so close to my face. Oh, someone asked me how long I left on my degree. I'll be done next December. Can we get some noise for the makeup? Thank you. So I'm currently in a degree for it's like a master's of teaching, and it's for English literature. And then I'll also get what's called a léger in French, which is like a teacher certificate, teach high school when I'm done. I'd like to pursue a PhD as well. Because, like, doctor's got a good ring to it, you know what I'm saying? I like the fairy-like makeup. It's weird because I'm not, like, a super feminine person. I don't dress hyper feminine either, but I really like hyper feminine makeup. I don't know. Also, thank you, Jazz. I did the eyeshadow look earlier on stream. If you want to, like, scrub really fast, I don't know if that's good for you. Hi, Mika. Right now, you're my favorite YouTuber. First time I've watched it. Oh, thank you. Is that Kaichu? Would that be how you say that? I don't stream like ever. I think I stream like bi-yearly. You know what I mean? I'm not a streamer because I have trouble like being fun for more than like 30 minutes at a time. Yes, Dr. Mika. Dr. Mika. Don't want to be creeped by starting English lit in Montreal. I'm super curious what we're going. Does that answer the question? I have the sweater on and everything. Oh, I don't really like. I don't care that much about like being like where do you go to school because like I don't really do anything crazy, I guess, you know. Oh, barely ever watched it because I felt right good. Because I'm here for the people. So we're gonna watch more Amberlynn, I suppose. I'm getting my PhD right now. Oh my god, congratulations in advance. Just even getting there. Imagine, right? I looked this up with my friends. It's something like 6% of the world completes a university degree. Like, it's wild. You're so fun, streamer often, please. People are always surprised that I'm like funny. It's because I when I'm talking about like super serious stuff, I'm not gonna crack jokes, right? So you can tell I concord it. No, I can tell you what to concord it because your name is a play off of the word harlot. And that's like a very like niche kind of, well, it's really niche, but it's like an art reference energy, you know? Like, because I say harlot in French too, so that's like a nice sound. I don't know, it's giving that energy. But we will continue with Miss Amber. If anyone has better videos, because this bestie's not the most entertaining on earth, I feel like what we're gonna do is we're gonna skip in a little bit because Sully over here isn't really doing it for me. And the little hickey moment situation type deal.
Wait, can I be? Oh my god, wait, I'm totally Solly who? Solly who? I don't know who that is. That's such a good idea. I love that. Is there a plan for the stream or is it more Q&A? It's more like a Q&A moment. I might like eat my salad. So if you guys don't want to see me eat, then yeah. Did you see Alex's Shook's costume? Hilarious and iconic. Yes, I loved it. I actually showed Destiny.
Alex's Shook's costume was incredible. If anyone was wondering, it was Destiny in Halloween circa 2016 when she turned 21. So I'm just not logged in on Twitter on Firefox. But what's your opinion on body language analysis? It's not good because it's too narrow to like based off of like normalities. That's not the right Alex's Shook. Hold on. Oh, here we go. I love the insanity of Canadians in the deep bayou south while speaking French casually. Have I ever played GeoGuessr? My boyfriend's obsessed with it. There's something about like comedy, a commentary channel GF and GeoGuessr BF that's just the vibes. So where's the costume? It was incredible. I was gagging. Oh my god! See? Wait, I have to move myself. Hold on. It was awesome. You can see that's the original one. And then here is Alex's Destiny. Or Destiny is Shook, depending on how you want to go, well, how you want to ship it, you know? 11 out of 10 costume. I saw it. I literally was like, oh my god, this is so good. I know. I kind of wanted to be Foodie Beauty in like the pink outfit. Okay, wait. I'm really okay, hold on. I need to vet this tab 1 second. I'm gonna vet the tab before I put it in because if you look up Foodie Beauty, you might get someone naked. You gotta vet the Foodie Beauty tabs. Because there's this outfit that she would wear when she was like, it's like a little pink vest. And like a little pink pom-pom hat. But I don't see any pictures of it. And like the problem is like, you can't really look Foodie Beauty up safely, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't see it. There's like an outfit where she's wearing like a pink pom-pom hat and a pink sweater vest. And like I would have loved to do that. That would have been kind of fun. Does she seriously get naked? Yes. Yeah. But the overall incredible best costume I've seen. It was 11 out of 10. Incredible. I'll show you mine. Hold on. I'll make myself bigger too. Now that I don't film on my phone, I can actually hold it. Hold on. That's me as a minion, and then there's my boyfriend behind me as Gerard Way. Let us continue.
I had to, because I thought it was so funny. Totally looks like Blue's Clues. Oh my god, wait, I actually love that. Why did I choose to be Sully? Yesterday I was Mike, but I didn't like do my makeup or anything. You guys will see that in
Mike
the vlog.
Wazowski.
I don't know, I was just kind of feeling it. I thought it was cute. Yeah. Yeah, Alex's costume was amazing.
Mike Wazowski.
Do I watch Thrift Thick?
My boyfriend is almost 6'5", or he's like 184 centimeters, I want to say. And then And then I'm 5'4", about 164 centimeters. I want to say something like that. So it's both.
No, I don't even know who that is. Live weigh-in moment. No, I actually did not weigh my.
Also, for those of you who missed it, it's the Midas Cosmetics Flower Bomb palette on my eyes. And it's apparently on sale on their site right now for $6.99. You don't get the glitters anymore. They took out the pressed glitters. But honestly, like, you can still get the really cool, like, fade in without the glitters, so.
No, I'm not drunk. I have not drank since April. That was like it was just so bad. I drank so much. Like I made a fool of myself and I felt horrible. I puked a lot. Like, no. No. Feline is my baby. Oh, thank you, Dommy. I appreciate that. Do you watch Tammy Lemon? I tried and I was bored. That's not saying like I dislike her as a person. I don't want people to like come for me, but
Okay, hot girl, how do you say you're bored of Tammy Lemon when we got you on 1.5 times speed and you sound like a normal person? Girl, come on. Come on. That's okay. You know, it is how it is, I suppose. Any hoozles. Gotta make sure my live is still streaming because I don't know what I'm doing ever.
Her content just isn't for me. I just was kind of bored watching it. Her videos remind me a lot of mine. I'm not gonna lie. It seems like we go through the same thing. So maybe I see myself in her a little bit, and I'm just like, okay, wait, this is too close for comfort. So I just like don't. I tried. I just don't think that's the kind of content that I want to watch right now. I guess it's a little triggering a little bit. I don't know. Do you watch Shakira Transformations? I do not. No, I am not diabetic. I am not. You should try Manjaro. I have heard of that. Do I like Emma Chamberlain? No, don't think so. I don't know much about her. Like, I don't like dislike her. I miss the live stream era, so this is exciting for me. Aw, well, welcome.
I ate all my ice cream last night and I'm sad. Carry on.
What am I doing tonight? I am doing nothing. I wish we got trick-or-treaters. Oh my god, I love passing out candy. But we have zero candy, which is probably a good thing because that could be triggering all in itself.
Hello, cat. We are watching Amberlynn because it's what they asked. The people wanted. Most recent video, diabetes. Yeah, to save y'all the view, doesn't have diabetes. Said that she keeps getting tested for diabetes. Doesn't have it. That's it. I should have done purple. I can't do purple brows, actually. I would have to bleach them because they look like this. Or I'd have to do the drag thing with, like, the glue stick and everything. And that's just not for me.
Do I like nut salsa? You guys.
if you missed the stream. Yeah, Amberlynn is kind of troll. We need to wait till she starts. Okay, we're skipping the eating. She starts trying to react to herself, and then she realizes how boring she is, and then tries to react to other people. What is that? Can the besties in the chat rate the BoxyCharm makeup? Because I don't know if it's... Is that any good? I don't want BoxyCharm, though, because I just don't need that much stuff. When worlds collide, yeah. Thank you, Kat. I did the makeup earlier in the stream if you wanted to, like, scrub. I don't know if you care that much. Also, if for those of you who don't know, if you scroll down in descriptions of every single one of my videos, it's all the makeup I wear. Like, in order of how I applied it. So.
Let me add some perp. Wait, is that purple or is that blue? Whoa, it changes colors! Purple.
Amberlynn Reed discovers duochrome.
Blue. Purple. Look at this one right here and tell me I'm not crazy. The one that says full size. What color is that? Purple. What color is that?
Can't see it.
What color is that?
Still purple.
Watch.
Why is she doing the same stream as you? I'd rather not get BoxyCharm and then save for a mothership. Yeah, that's like, yeah, exactly. It's kind of like, I guess it's one thing if you, if you have like a group of friends or you don't have a lot of makeup, but if you actually have like an established makeup collection, it's kind of, I don't see it as being inherently like the most useful thing ever, but.
Now it's blue.
Oh my god, wait, it's brown like that! Whoa, y'all! Anyways, let me do some research on something real quick before I say anything out loud because I don't want to. Let me write it down. Oh my god. Do I have a pen on it? Do I have
Amberlynn Reed also doesn't discover the mute button.
a pen? The writer of the freaking world? Do I have a pen? Do I have a pen?
The writer of the world. Anyone want? Hold on. Actually, might have it in here. A like to our girl Amber. I hit the microphone. I'm so sorry. A like to our girl Amber. I don't want to say that. Sorry. Pardon me. I like to our girl Amber. I am journaling. Well, I have been since I graduated high school, but let's do a handwriting reveal. I don't want to like, because obviously this is like, but stuff like this. Yeah, so I write in one of these stuff about things. That's the wrong way. But alas, I write stuff sometimes. Yeah, and then I have like 3 of these full that are done, and then I had a creative one I haven't really written in. Once I switched into English, I used to do applied science. I stopped kind of writing like this, and then I've kind of put it more into the scripts for the YouTube videos. So I still write, it's just different now. But hello, zombie unicorn. Lots of color pop mats. Oh, you guys talk about makeup. Slay. I love that. This, if anyone's wondering, is the most expensive makeup thing I own, because I know you're all talking about mothership palettes. I have this. Like, I have one of these. I will say, the setting powders are good. I see the camera in the mirror, I think, probably. Hold on. There it is. If anyone's wondering, I don't know if anybody cares, but I got because a couple people asked in my comments. The camera is the Sony ZV-E10, which Anna Marie Forcino and a friend of mine who does like photography recommended to me. So, continuing.
Is it though? Like 100%.
100%.
So I found these things at the store, right? Should I say something? Yeah. So I found these things, right? Wait, are you sure?
I'm positive.
Come on. Don't come for me. Have you guys ever heard of Delta 8 gummies?
The weed gummies are coming into the chat now. I've heard like Canada's gotten a bunch of CosRX stuff too. I live in Canada, if people who don't know. because I get called an American in my comments on like a daily basis. Anne Marie Forcino is one of the like nicest internet personalities I met, like in real life also. Well, real life, like I've like talked to her a bunch of times and we talk pretty frequently. Anne Marie Forcino is goated with a sauce, and so is Gabby Bell. Also, you could tell we had really good chemistry right away too. I wanted to. This is gonna sound so weird, but I remember I made the Noah Samson video before. People were kind of commenting that we had like a weird dynamic. It wasn't his fault at all. He's actually really nice. It was because everything went wrong all the time, the entire time I was trying to do it. And that was like 40 minutes into like trying to get it to work. And yeah. Also, what do you mean I'm obsessed with her accent? You mean my accent? Or whose accent? But also, yeah, so the Noah Samson thing, if anyone felt that it was off, it was mostly a fault of like the editing as well that I did, because my computer had broken and then OBS was all messed up and everything went wrong. But I put a lot of work into actually like putting the video together, so I put it up anyways. I just shouldn't have. But I'm not gonna delete it now because some people still liked it. But yeah. So Anne Marie, yeah, she's just so fun too. But I wanted to say that because I feel like people asked about Noah Samson quite a bit. Noah Samson's a really nice guy, legitimately in real life, and I would not say that if it wasn't true. But yeah, so that's that. If anyone was wondering, if you wanted to clip it for a VOD, I don't care. But that's the tea for the people in the live stream. Get to have that one.
So, these are keto. Anyways, so they're legal now.
So how is weed keto? Because isn't weed called grass? And isn't grass kind of like a wheat? And isn't wheat bread? That's my woke moment.
I'll be right back. Wait, wrong way. I, for one. Oh, wait. I almost just said something I shouldn't have. Hold on. Wait, what? I actually really don't like her. Which is, I don't like. I was in FFG's chat until I realized I don't like her at all. I actually really don't like her.
I do that too. I'm like, oh my god. I do. Is wheat a carb? It's like, well, babes, wheat is bread. Yeah, but is weed, grass, wheat bread? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no, I feel like high people are usually like funny. This is where I first saw you and I thought you were cute and I had to stick around so insightful, a little magic. Oh, thank you so much. I'm happy that, you know, people. Hey, it's Jack. Hi, y'all. Hello. Weed is maybe keto. That's the current debate. Yeah. I'm just trying to. I just want to know. I'm just like, I'm legitimately just like trying to like stir drama. It's the same thing as like when I said in my Shane video the other day that like if the dogs are feet, does that make the hands cats? Which then you should really keep Shane away. I'm gonna stop talking before I get like detained.
Which is unfortunate. Like, I genuinely do not like her at all. No, but I was just messing with you guys. I take these gummies because they're illegal, and they get me. It takes a little bit. They haven't hit me yet. This is just me being naturally me. Because, like I said, me and my psychiatrist. I don't know if you guys heard me. We are messing with my medicine. So I am going through manic episodes. They're not as bad. It's not melatonin. Lucy! Ooh, let me see. What did they say? I see that you deleted a message. Wait, I'm excited. Okay, yeah. Lucy, keep doing your job, girl. You got this. I'm proud of you. You're the only, is it called a moderator that I have? Are you solely from Monsters Inc? I am. We're solely Beezing.
Beezing's fun though. You know? Like I also feel like you have to like rage to Beeze properly. Oh, she rages later, I guess. Yeah, she'd be in nightmares. I'm so high. I feel like it's giving pick me, you know? As a alleged stoner, to my horror, I think stoners are always the most fun to hang out with at parties and stuff. Doesn't weed interfere with a lot of making? Yeah. Stoners like orange juice. Isn't it crazy? Or grapefruits. The world is a mysterious place. I am not on any substances right now because actually my medications and stuff, I don't dabble very often anymore. I was never really that into it in the first place, to be fair, but because I'm a taille carré. Only the French people are gonna know what that one means. That's shout out to the Quebecois.
I don't know what that was. Yes, Tiffany, Delta 8. It really is good. The gummy is where it's like insane. I have a friend who lives in a different state. I have a lot of friends, actually. There wasn't supposed to be a period there. I have a lot of friends that I've met from YouTube. So
copulate, marry, kill. Gabby, Hannah, Foodie, Beauty, Amberlynn, Reed.
If that's one thing that I take out of being a YouTuber, is I have met a lot of good quality content people. Anyways, so I have a friend that lives in a different state where weed is legal. And she said, like, she was like, I want to start smoking less and all this stuff. And I was like, have you ever heard of Delta 8 gummy? I know that sounds very like middle school, you know. So she was like, no, like, I was like, you need to try it. And she took a gummy and she was actually shook because this is coming from someone, your lips are way too tiny for that lipstick. I know. It's not lipstick though, it's eyeshadow, but I know. So what was I saying? Oh dear my father. Oh yeah, she tried the gummy and she was actually shook. So I do recommend it to those who don't want to smoke weed anymore or they just want to try something different.
I just recently started SSRIs and I had one single drink at a party and I was starting to feel it like really really badly, and I literally made a joke that it was what it was like to be skinny. Yeah, it was really bad. Don't do that. But see, I would actually no, you know, Kyla has the right answer. Cause I was thinking, I was like, would I really marry Amber? Actually, I might marry Gabby Hannah. I know, but it's because, how do I say this? Amber's allegedly been abusive in relationships, so but like Gabby Hannah has seemed to have been less so. And you're picking the least, least bad of all the evils, right? You have to understand that. Yeah, Lexapro's the one that mixes badly with everything. Yeah, like low-key, I just feel like marrying Foodie Beauty is the only wrong answer. From a fellow Canadian, for real.
Something, because, you know, Delta 8 sounds like an airline. We're just beezing. Did you get my letter?
I got your letter.
Can you do that for me?
Right this second?
Just like,
right now.
Anxiety, but we're gonna be okay. We just love to beeze here in girl world. Yeah, as much as Chantel hates me, I still beeze.
I can relate. Actually, I don't think Chantel knows who I am. I made videos on Gabby Hannah before. That's actually the only reason I actually like. So the first video I ever had to actually like get views, which was like 4,000 views, was on Gabby Hannah. Yeah, I had 30 subscribers at the time, and that's I drank with Lexapro and I have permanent stomach cramp. Oh my god. Whatever you can get buys. Yeah, Amber would go with TJ Maxx with you. That's true. But yeah, so it's I only take 2 different meds. I should be on 3, but one of them's just an allergy medication. I don't take it because I can manage my allergies at home. What was I gonna say? There's something everyone's just dropping their medications. It looks like there's a Discord server I'm in with like my personal friends, like in IRL or what have you, and we're all like named after medications. It's quite interesting.
Wheezing and beezing. That was me. Did I really just have pneumonia? Like I sit here and I'm like, how is that possible? So, people are asking what's wrong with my arm. I have excoriation problems. DoorDash drivers don't count as friends. Oh. Ouch. Dang.
I'm hurting on that one.
That hurt. Yeah, that hurt us both.
Now, why she pronounced the word both like it's BOWLTH. Both. That's not an accent, is it? I just need to know.
When will you do YouTube Shorts? I don't know. Like, what do I want to do? Oh, should we make my lips big? Hold on. Hold on. Are we doing this again?
See, what's so funny is, so I'm 22, right? And I was like a kid in the early 2000s, right? Like that's how that works. And it used to be, right, that you would actually like white out your lips. Can I? Where you like white out your lips, right? Because to make them look smaller. So I have pretty full lips, right? And still to this day, even though it's the trend, I don't do dark lips because it makes me uncomfortable how big my mouth is. Isn't that strange? Also, there's obviously like much fuller lips than mine. I'm not like running around being like, but I don't know. It's just there's some weird stuff that sticks with you, right? Because I don't really have like the only like I have one matte liquid lipstick. That's it, and I never wear it because it's just like I don't know. Some stuff sticks with you over time, you know. So. I always forget how young you are. Yeah. I also look like it's so funny because the other day I had a lady ask me that I was like teaching if I was a teenager, and I was like lying about like being in grad school or whatever. And I was like, "Girl, no. I just look young." I think this is donezo. I can't really get any more out of it. Hello, Starlight Dream. Nice Taylor Swift profile picture. I got called an absolutely horrifying name in high school that I can't repeat because it had a slur in it because of the size, because of my lips. Because when I go like this, they don't like disappear. You know, because you know, like people will smile, the top lip will go. Mine doesn't go away. I love all the weed smoky trauma survivors in the chat. Yeah, I would get questions about activities because of my lips and stuff. Very strange.
Someone said Delta 8 is placebo. Then it's a good placebo, but I know for a fact that ain't true. Okay. I'm Soli. I'm a Soli mama. I'm a Soli baba. So we're about to hurt myself.
I could not get the stopper out of the Sephora lip gloss. I like pried at it. You can actually see inside of it that it's like messed up because I was gouging at it with my tweezers. I can't get it out. It's stuck. Mika, what's your zodiac sign? I'm a Cancer. I'm a June Cancer though, if that makes a difference. And then wait, I have a chart. Hold on, because my crystal friends ask me. Hold on. What's wrong with AR? Oh, ARLR has purple eyeshadow on her lips because she's Sully for Halloween. Have a good night, Sydney. Thank you for coming. OG of the best YouTuber comment section. Okay, hold on. My astrological chart. Are you ready? Clip this for live stream fails or something. Allegedly, my sun is in Cancer, my moon is in Aries, Mercury is in Cancer, Venus is in Cancer, and Mars is in Cancer. Jupiter in Taurus, Saturn in Taurus, Uranus in Aquarius. I love that because it rhymes. Neptune in Aquarius, Pluto in Sagittarius, North Node in Cancer, Chiron in Sagittarius, Ascendant in Aquarius, and MC in Sagittarius. So it's just Cancer, Aquarius, and Taurus pretty much is almost the entire chart. So yeah, that's everything. Not a Gemini on the whole thing. That's my whole chart. Oh God. I get See, oh, that makes sense. Oh my god, I just cry all the time. See, it's funny because people who know me, like my real life, always say they expect me to be an earth sign. I don't really know what that means, but take with that what you may. That's it. It be like that sometimes. As the sayings say. My chart is mostly Pisces. Yeah, I don't know. Someone explain to me if the chart's good or not. I have no idea. People, I get mixed reactions. Usually bad though, to be honest.
Make the lips big like your body. Okay. So this is lip injection, Too Faced, maximum plump, extra strength, instant and long-term lip plumper. Okay. Should I put it on top of, put a 1 if I should put it on top, not the ouchie lip gloss. We're better now. We're better now. Amber Jenner, let's go. I love you guys. Okay. Put a 1 if I should put it on top of this, or put a 2 if I should not put it on top of this. 3s will count as 1s. Oh, there's a lot of 2s. Oh, okay. The 1s are coming. Okay.
I love that I've seen like 6 different months and then followed by that's why I smoke. Like, it's like everybody's just like fine, like everyone's just coping together, which I respect. My leg is itchy. Okay. I'm also bored. When is she? Because she really be reacting, like she reacts like she really reacts like Adam, like she watches stuff like Adam McIntyre, like when he pulls out his Mac. Oh, it's like all the way at the end. Are you for real? Be fucking for real. Canadian internet. I pay $80 a month for this. What time is it? It's 9:48 p.m. here. Eastern Standard Time. Bestie, hello?
She doesn't drop.
Oh, there we go. Drop your instas if you're comfortable listening mutual. Yeah, that'd be a cute little mutual moment. I'll drop mine. This is my username on all of my socials. Yes, it is an Attack on Titan reference. Thank you.
Because that would be not good. Can you imagine?
One thing I do want to say is why is she still like obviously streaming on like just a phone when I have like 1/10 of her sub count and I have like OBS labs and like a camera and everything? Like it's so strange, like how little effort. The camera that Amberlynn has actually I was thinking about getting, which was the Canon. It's called GX Mark II, but. Also, I love Kyla's Instagram. She always has these like fun like outfits and aesthetic things. And I'm just waiting for my high definition pictures of me being a minion to put on Instagram. So 2 different people. We are 2 different people. We are equal because we're not going to be one of those people that's like, I don't like pretty girls. Because that's cringe. Yeah, Amberlynn. Yeah. And then she'd film. There was one point where she got her like iPhone 12 Pro Max because she said it in every video, and it was always like the HDR would get all messed up because the HDR settings on the iPhone were like really weird compared to like the ones that, so like there is things like HDR blur and stuff like that. You can see it in your video settings when you put it through an editor, and I guess the one on the iPhone 12 is really high, so it like would be really white on like PCs and stuff, but then if it was condensed enough in like a phone screen, you wouldn't notice. So all of her videos looked like she had like a spotlight in her face. and like wouldn't fix it. It was so goofy. I'll follow back the people who follow tonight. I'll just kind of go down the list from the stream because I think this is fun. But I agree, whatever highlighter that is hits hard. Is she muted or am I stupid?
Me eating these
Oh.
means nothing.
It was her.
Hi, I'm Amberlynn. Right? Oh, this. Oh. I'm doing keto. Keto is below 50 grams of carbs or 50 grams or 20 net grams.
I'm sorry my mouth was hanging open. It was just how she's. I'm sorry. And that's not. Okay, I need you guys to understand. I have mental health issues. Just like a lot of people. But particularly, I have a huge auditory sensitivity issue with like sounds and stuff. And it was mostly the sound of her eating that. That's why I was like, my jaw was dropped. I just want to say that. It's just because like these are really clear headphones and that sound was way too deep in my brain. And it made me want to gag. Respectfully.
It is okay to be so stressed and overwhelmed that you feel like you need to talk to someone
I'm not signed in, so ads are popping up.
about it. And by that, I mean going to therapy. Lately, the transition from college into post-grad and working full-time and adulting has been really stressful. It's a lot of change. And so, hi, I'm Amberlynn.
I have followed back everybody.
All right. No. I took Delta 8 gummy. You guys saw me do it. I haven't smoked weed since I was in high school. There might have been one time in my early 20s with an XXXX. But since I'm like a lightweight and I'm sensitive to shit, Delta 8 really, it does what it needs to. Okay. So reacting to, oh my gosh, she's dusty. I guess it is what it is, eh? Reacting to this, apparently. This is what someone requested, so I do everything you guys tell me to do. How do I... Okay, whatever. We're gonna watch this, all right? This is a video I uploaded like 4 years ago, okay? It's called Hi, I'm Amberlynn. I don't remember what it says. I don't know what it's about. Let's get into it.
Hi, I'm Amberlynn Reed. I am 27 years old.
I'm 31 now.
And I am 529 pounds.
I'm like 480 now.
I'm sure you have seen the comments and you've seen the videos. You've seen the live streams and forums where people create scenarios.
Hi, I'm Mika, and I haven't weighed myself in like 2 years because of trauma. I think it's like 1 something. I actually don't even want to say numbers because that's cringe and can trigger people. So never mind. But alas, I will continue.
Rumors,
Scenarios.
and situations to manipulate other people's opinions of me.
That's still true.
I'm not a liar, I'm not a deceiver, and I don't manipulate people. In my opinion, I am misunderstood. I've also been given several chances to prove myself. I'm the girl who buys tons of jewelry to somehow hide behind a super morbidly obese body.
What is this?
I buy tons of journals to write a story I feel like I'm never going to complete. I'm mood.
That's deep.
Not manipulative. Okay. I mean, I do want to say that, yeah, I have 2 videos on Amber for a reason. That's all I'm going to say. And like Mr. Snowflake has like a whole series like for a reason. And like there's a whole community around that for a reason. It's an animal, you eat it. It's like you have. Sounds weird. That's true. Also, if I'm squinting, it's because I wear glasses, but I have a ring light. It's so funny. So my my ring light is like, it used to be like it had a phone clip inside, so I have my phone in the middle. But it has a camera mount, but you have to actually take the light off to have the camera mount. so you can actually use it. So now that I have a camera, we put a hook above the camera and then a hair elastic through it so the ring light's hanging off the hook just above the camera, so I still have a light. It is the most jerry-rigged setup, but I can't afford to like get lights and stuff because I spent my own money on the camera, so I can't even afford the flash on it. So this is what it is, but I feel like it's hilarious if you could actually like see my point of view because it's just like a weird circle hanging above it.
Don't ask what that was. That's deep though. Buying tons of journals, you're not gonna finish the story, you're not gonna complete. What did I say? Thank you! Cucumber and mozzarella. Wait, dare me? It is what it is. Oh!
Best thing I ever ate.
Wait, what? Will you try this?
Also, please understand when I make jokes about being poor, I'm not trying to be Shane Dawson. I just came from like severe poverty and I go to school. So I like legitimately am like lovely and have student loans.
Please try this. You guys, mozzarella, cucumber, spicy pork rind. It's so good. What the hell? Try that. Tell me. Tell me. You're even closing your eyes. Look at you. That must be good over there. That's actually so good. You have to get creative. Okay. Okay.
I'm a mess. I'm restless. I'm depressed. I'm
Okay, Ashley Simpson.
a girl who hasn't left her bedroom in 5 days. Of course, I leave to go to the bathroom or to get something to eat. I haven't brushed my hair in about a week. I feel defeated.
The longest I ever went, not brushing my hair, is was it with Destiny? Either way, it was like 3+ months.
Lonely. I do YouTube for a living. This is how I pay my bills. This is how I eat, pay electricity.
Harley, you talk about the cucumber boats? Like when she would like lather them in cream cheese and bacon? That was kind of a moment though. I also kind of want to do like the Janelle, remember like Keto Janelle on TikTok with like the buns but they're bell peppers, just because I just like am a diehard stan of bell peppers. Like I said, we didn't have a lot of money growing up in Canada. Produce could be really expensive, especially in like in the wintertime. And my dad said I used to run around and I would steal the bell peppers from the crisper drawer and eat them like apples. Except like bell peppers are like $4 a piece. And like you get a whole bag of apples for $4. So not $4 a piece, $4 a pound, so I guess like $2 a piece. But yeah, so my dad would get really mad, really mad because I would just like steal them and then like bite into them. Little toddler running around with bell peppers. But oh my god, my friend's texting me. Okay, so she knows I'm live. I was like, we're supposed to talk tonight, and then I decided to stream instead. I'm just gonna text a bestie. Good. I'm still on stream. And we are just here living life. Favorite color, bell pepper? Orange.
A roof over my head, a pillow to lay on at night. I come from a very, very toxic and unhealthy family. When I was 9, I was taken from class by a cop.
I took Delta 8 gummy. You can buy.
Goodbye, Damage Hurdle. Hello. I'm actually gonna skip the eating part as well because I want to get to her reacting to like other people. Bell peppers and my breakfast potatoes. I feel like that's the American dream. Because like nobody can afford a house anymore. You know? That was dark. Okay, 223 is where I tried to refresh it. Hope it works. There we go.
Oh, there it is. That was scary. Does she have any shorts I can react to? Press 1 if I should just leave. Press 2 if I should react to something. This is just water with orange flavoring. So.
Oop. Drink to that, Amberlynn, because that's exactly what this is. It's water, a bunch of ice. Can't hear the ice anymore. And orange Kool-Aid flavoring. Bell pepper's different in US. No, they're the same. They're actually, most of them are from like Florida, I think. A lot of our produce is from the United States because nothing grows here. There's so many people I could just stream snipe. Oh my god. Paige is live too. Everybody's live and I just feel like I've goofed. Okay, wait. I want to watch something else. I'm very bored. Hold on. Just Animal Crossing OST mix. Excellent. What do we watch? Do we watch The Fellowship Covenant? Ryan is such a nice bestie. That's Ryan. Mr. Beard. Nice bestie. What do we watch? I don't want to watch Amber anymore. Well, at least that stream, because that was terrible. I said Gabby's live, but she's painting. Everybody's live, and it's Among. Wait, is she trying to paint Mario? Or is she playing Among? Is she painting Among Us? It looks like Among Us, right? I'm from Florida. Bell peppers are from here. I live currently in the French province of Canada. Do we watch Jay Aubrey's Sneeko video so I can be mad about it? I don't know what to do. What is... It's so funny because you can see how cursed my home screen is because of stuff like this. But then also like when I'm researching for videos, so like my 2016 video. And then I have like random pop punk that I don't actually listen to. Amberlynn stuff. I just like Nick is Not Green. I guess. Doesn't like me though. It's okay. Anyways. Or I don't think so anyways. Oh, that was a little bit shady on stream. That was a joke for all intents and purposes. You know who I love? Ethan. Ethan is online. I really, really enjoy. Yes, Quebec gang. Ben, calice de tabarnak, t'es des Christopher. That's my sauce. Can't appropriate the Catholic culture. That's a joke, by the way. Because it's white people. There's a... Quebec has a couple of areas that have prominent Jewish areas. Yeah, let's watch Pethan. I like Pethan. Ethan has to go by Pethan online all the time because a lot of the usernames got taken. I actually haven't watched their newest videos, so let's watch Ethan's videos. I like Ethan a lot. We're also mutuals. That's my biggest flex, probably. Weethan. Can we drop Weethans in the chat, please? Ayo.
Boo! Did I scare you? I'm the beer of Christmas. I'm the beer of Halloween past. It's a beer costume. It's kind of the worst costume I could have chosen for this video format where I stand kind of close to the camera. I kind of just look like I have Piccolo's armor on. Also, I'm pretty sure that I was lied to. This isn't like what this costume looks like at all. I guess we just gotta deal with it. It really makes the opening joke that I wrote for this video not that funny, not make a lot of sense. So I don't really know what I want to do about that. Anybody need a beer? Halloween in 2022 is a scary time. It's scary. I'm scared. The M&M isn't sexy anymore. They're putting fentanyl in the Juicy Drop Pops. Oh my god. Oh, that tastes terrible. Ugh. And I'm just now finding this out. There's a skeleton in me, and Shane Dawson's still making content. This year sucks. I'm thinking I need a beer to get through this Halloween. But in the spirit of the spooky season, I think it's only appropriate that we try to find the spookiest content on YouTube. But before we get started, here's a word from today's video sponsor, Commenteer. Commenteer is a monthly coffee subscription service, delivering carefully customized boxes straight to your door depending on your preferences. Whether you like light coffee, medium, dark,
sponsored.
or decaf,
We love a sponsored bestie.
is the Commenteer coffee is flash frozen to lock in freshness. Not only is it the best tasting coffee you can get, but you can make your coffee on the go. All you need is hot water in a cup or under that was this first two boxes.
They are, however, not paying me, so.
A couple of haunted, scary vlogs from our good friends, the Dobre brothers and FV family. And this year, I have something a little special planned. And by special, I mean not good or fun to watch. You know, we're always talking politics on this channel. Joe Biden. But I think around Halloween time to just kick back, relax.
Dark Brandon. Turn the water, the frogs. Should I follow Ethan? I like Ethan. Yes. That's my answer. Ethan makes really good content too. I love their streams. Their streams are really fun. They stream on Twitch, like, more often. they're not YouTube streamers like the real gamers out there.
And watch some of my favorite scary content. And what's scarier than using the same exact face in your thumbnails over and over again? Ah, I'm so scared. White. Sam and Colby are YouTube vlog paranormal investigators, I guess, that make really long videos exploring supposedly haunted areas. And thank God, all of their thumbnails have big red arrows pointing to the scary part. Their channel banner says 7 back-to-back movies starting October 16th. So I guess they call the videos that they make movies just because they're like feature length or longer. I don't think they're movies. The video or
I feel like
that I want to watch from them today is
Ethan is a bi wife with bi wives.
Our horrifying night at haunted Dracula's castle, in parentheses, real vampire. I mean, if they found a real vampire, that would be pretty crazy and also scary. So let's take a look.
I expected vampires to be like the movies. They suck your blood. Oh, cool, they have powers. No, it's like a demonic, sort of like evil spirit. It's like a real devil.
It's a real thing.
Sorry, just immediately. I expected vampires to be like the movies, but it turns out they're evil and real. Thank you. If they were...
I think my favorite thing about Ethan is that he like makes funny content, if that makes sense. Kind of like a Gabby Bell or Anna Marie Forcino and all that kind of stuff. But then also is like very like political and constructive as well. So it's like, I don't know. It's cool because it's like a best of both worlds. Because I can't be funny like that constructively. Like I find it tends to mess up what I'm going for, and it can muddy like the teaching component that I try to put in. So I just really like that. This is like I appreciate this style a lot.
Real, I thought they'd be like the movies where they're not real.
Taking cursed water to a castle in Romania.
That's piss. That's piss. That's not cursed water. That's piss. You can't fool me.
Summon Dracula.
If you're looking for the vampire, this is how.
We have this entire Dracula's castle to ourselves. Something's right there. Hide in here.
Did Dracula's castle have couches like that? Can we like stop with this? Can we like not do this anymore? This like really annoying style of editing where it's like in the beginning, like I get it. You want to do like a beginning like hook trailer attention grabber thing for your video, but all of these stupid vlog channels all edit them the same way. Mr. Beast does it. David Dobrik did it. Shane Dawson fucking does it. They have the great.
Is it bad to be like drop a 1 in the chat if you'd be one of Ethan's by ones? Drop a 1 in the chat. Wait, I have an idea. Hold on, I'll do a poll. Oh wait, how do I do that? I don't remember. Why can I super chat myself? Those are your options. I don't make the rules. Also, goodbye, somebody who's there. Oh wait, or someone say Dempster's is a joke, and that's why someone's saying bye. Oh yes, Dempster wives. Okay, I can see that. Like I said, can't see that well because I have my glasses on.
Easy intense music, and then you have close-up shots of people being like, Dracula? Yeah, I think I know that guy. We're gonna be taking the cursed piss over to Dracula's castle, and guys, it's gonna be so crazy that we go into Dracula's castle and pour the piss on his couches. I wanna go over there and play Dracula's PS5.
What's up, guys? It's Sam and Colby.
Today we are here with Native Dad. What up? You guys know, we are out here in...
That's how you know we're in Romania.
We are in Romania.
That's how you know we're in Romania. They got horses. One of my biggest pet peeves about scary, haunted, horror shit, like supposedly real life stories, is that like 99% of the time, if you hear some demonic freak noise in the wilderness, it's like a rabbit. When animals die, or when they have sex, they make noises that like you've never heard of. And they're terrifying. I mean, foxes make freaky ass
I'm
noises.
happy that you like the lives. This has been fun.
We are here because this is the start of Hell Week.
This is the biggest thing we have ever done to date.
And probably one of the most difficult things we'll ever try to accomplish. So guys, welcome to Hell Week. This is one of 7 videos up until Halloween itself.
Wait, they're doing a bunch of videos leading
Okay, wait, I'm thinking about something. We're gonna put the brakes on Ethan only because I want you all to actually watch the video instead of watching it all here, but also because I just realized I should watch a Blaire White video with you all. because a bunch of people asked at the beginning, and I just remembered that she exists. This is how my brain works, by the way. There is no consistency in anything. But Alex Jones meets a trans woman. Look at all of the people that are live. Oh my god. I messed up going live today.
I'm not against gay people, but I don't want them putting chemicals in the water that turn.
Getting drunk and wait. The truth. Oh, here we could talk about Dylan Mulvaney and how Blaire's wrong about them. That's my prediction.
I am a girl.
Now, can someone explain to me the absolute mental gymnastics you have to be like, you can only be trans if you're like weird Republican? Otherwise, you are just a man? Because what is this line of reasoning, legitimately? Like, I quite literally don't understand. I watched Nick DeRamu. That helps. ADHD's. I actually don't have ADHD, according to like an actual doctor. Just really bad anxiety. Doing community service. Yep. As Alex Jones looks like selling music. It's all the alpha brain, unfortunately.
I just picked up some tampons.
If you're afraid to use the locker room with a trans person, this is what you're afraid of.
Normalize the bulge. We are normalizing the bulge. Women can have bulges.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel.
Hold on. Our first Google to prove Blaire White wrong of the day. Has Blaire White had bottom surgery? I know she said, yeah, don't get that if their side wins, they would first get castrated. Regardless of whether or not they choose to get bottom surgery. So no, because I remember she said publicly that she does not, she has not had bottom surgery, despite the fact. And then so then Dylan is like, normalize the bulge or whatever. Girl, you have one. But is it not because you're Republican? Like I quite literally don't understand. I really don't understand. Love Nick. Every time he talks shit about Twilight, I have to drink water to distress. Oh my god. Hello, Jake. I see you also. We're watching Blaire White. I'm sorry in advance.
So everyone and their mother, or their birthing person, depending on how annoying you are, has insisted that I make a video on Dylan Mulvaney. Dylan is a
everyone and their niche defining practice that only a few people use, but I'm going to pretend everybody does it because if the second that anybody ever corrected me on anything, they've infringed on my rights.
Trans TikToker with 8.5 million followers, and who recently have found themselves the topic of a lot of controversial conversations, a lot of backlash, and who actually ended up interviewing the president. Gonna have a lot to say about that. Please believe. Now, Dylan Rose...
Not my president! That's a joke. I guess I feel like... Oh my god. Well, it's actually not my president because I'm Canadian and I have a prime minister, but that's besides the point. Whoops. No amount of blush can make you look alive when you're 100% dead behind the eye. Also, I also just feel like she's got a lot of flashback on the powder. Right? Because there's a light in my face. There's no flashback. You can see this, like, it's giving skin. You know? Because look, right? We go closer. Like, I don't have that, like, weird kind of flashback that she's getting. I feel like if you... I feel like if you have lights like that, you want to avoid the powders like that, but...
social media fame through their Days of Girlhood videos, in which Dylan is chronicling transition from day 1 up until day now, which is like 200 and something, and I believe that's like, what, 6 or 7 months? I'm just being honest, the first time I saw one of these videos, which was a few months ago before any of the controversy and before things really got big, I thought it was a parody.
Heels? They're my hiking heels. I love them. Okay, come on.
New York girls don't wear bras.
If you run into me on the street, say hi. I'll have a tampon for ya. Love ya.
I genuinely thought it was a transphobic person making fun of trans people. I had not even a hint that this was a real thing until I saw interviews with Dylan, and I was like, oh, it's real. And there's a reason why I'm never the first one to do videos about these things, for which I guess I could have months ago when I found this person, but I was really hoping it would just go away. I was really hoping it would just stop, and it didn't. So these Days of Girlhood videos has sparked a ton of backlash because honestly, the things that Dylan purports to be experiencing in these videos, the things that Dylan is acting out in these videos, are almost always exclusively derived from the most offensive, stupidest, silliest, most ridiculous stereotypes about women that you can.
Sources. I made it the fuck up. Also, I may ask this, bestie. Blaire and I are besties now, allegedly? No, we're not, by the way, ever. Bestie derogatory. What controversy? Just because a couple of far right / alt-right people who utilize their Twitter accounts too much dislike something doesn't mean like universal backlash. Just because there's 6 of y'all that scream into the ether at every second possible doesn't mean that's a lot of people. Volume of speech does not mean quantity of persons. Dumbass. God, it is.
Fine. Like, it almost seems like Dylan Googled offensive stereotypes about women and just did a video for each of them. Like, that's genuinely what it feels like. It's like, oh, I'm a girl, so I'm crying all the time.
Day 1 of being a girl, and I have already cried 3 times.
Oh, I'm a girl, so I'm a bimbo.
Day 3.
Estrogen, which you are on, probably. I think. Because I guess. I don't know enough about transitioning to like make any certainties of exactly how all that necessarily works, but estrogen makes you have like your emotions waver. If you do any sort of hormone therapies, right? Because your hormones become imbalanced and that causes emotional fluctuations. Same thing is like pregnancy makes you cry because you're having hormone fluctuations. Oh my gosh. Excuse me.
Being a girl, and I've already become a bimbo.
Oh, I'm a girl, so I'm just so scared of bugs.
Love ya.
Doesn't point out that the term bimbo, especially in the LGBTQI plus TikTok community, is like a taking back the term for all types of, women, NBs, all that kind of stuff. Just people who, have been treated like shit as a result of these things. But again.
Oh. Did you see that? I gotta get out of here.
Dylan also has a pretty strange fascination with tampons.
And just a reminder that people of all genders use tampons, not just women. Would you want any tampons? I'm just giving them out. Oh, cool. Have some. Anybody need a tampon?
I mean,
this is because people like your conservative counterparts, because I'm going to explain this to you like a baby, because you consistently dodge logical reasoning through your fallacious arguments. Butt munch. It's because the way that the patriarchal society that we live in has treated people with periods, they are humiliated that they are having them. And thus, and also not to mention the pink tax and other products are incredibly expensive. I remember being worried about affording them sometimes. And actually ended up getting like a menstrual cup for that purpose, actually. Because they're expensive. And it's known that there are tons of countries where girls can't even, or people with their periods in general, don't go to school because they're having a ton of issues with that and they can't afford the products. So when Dylan's saying people, the not just women, it means like non-binary people, trans men, as well can still have periods and stuff. It's not like, it's if you got the parts, you got the parts. Intersex people could potentially have them as well. I think that's I'm not obviously not a doctor, but yeah, it depends, I guess, on where it leans, right? Obsession, yeah, it's like obsession with tampons. It's like carries them because Dylan's gonna go to the women's washroom, right? And like it's a girl thing between the girlies, I remember this in high school too, right? Like you keep them, and if you have extra ones, you help a girl out because you can't just like turn it off. Even though apparently there's some, I see on TikTok and stuff, there's some men that think you just like turn off your period, like it's like you pee kind of. That's not how that works. So you kind of need them. Can't really avoid it.
Have you ever seen anyone gaze this lovingly at anything, like, ever? I sure as shit have never looked at a man like that. Like, I think Jesus Christ himself would have to come down and personally greet me for me to ever look like that. Also, where are you putting that, Dylan? Don't tell me. But the controversy really...
They didn't say they were using them. Bye, Kat. Have a good night, also. But yeah, didn't say she was using them. And you're just being hyperbolic for clout? You're getting way too many views also. It's kind of weird. Don't know what that's about. Well, it's because you're a figurehead, right? You're a pawn. The second you have any sort of disagreement with any of your counterparts or the people that support you, they will discard you quickly for the next person in line. You're not as important as you think you are. You're important because you can help a pawn in a game, in a culture war game. Not actually because they value you. It's because you can help push blame through an agenda. Sorry.
Fired up when beauty brand Ulta dropped a podcast featuring Dylan and another trans person. I don't know who that is.
Now I know I can find love. I know I can still be a performer. I know that I can have a family.
Good research.
A trans person. I don't know who that is.
Now I know I can find love. I know I can
the
still
other
be a
person
performer.
is David Lopez. I have done more research than Blaire White.
I know that I can have a family. I want to be a mom one day, and I absolutely can. And that's why the narrative still has a long way to go, because when I was grieving boy Dylan, I didn't know those things were even accessible to me.
The podcast set the internet on fire, sparking the hashtag boycott Ulta, because women were saying that it felt like it was two males mansplaining what it means to be a girl.
Women. By women, she means TERFs. And who do we not like? TERFs. TERFs, we don't like TERFs. TERFs can respectfully shut the fuck up. Disrespectfully shut the fuck up. For real. Like, I've decided I'm not going to keep this stream out because I'm going to be based. But, like, or I'll keep it up for like a day and then I'll take it down, or I'll private it after. I also think Dylan's adorable, and I do also love her duck purse.
And that Dylan couldn't have possibly ever experienced girlhood.
For anyone who might not know, because TERFs are trans exclusionary radical feminists. It's this idea that trans women are just men that want to infiltrate women's spaces to like cause issues or whatever. Is Alex Jones made $800,000 in one day on that grift? Yeah, but he also like publicly said that he was evading like his lawsuits through bankruptcy, which is like a felony, or it's bankruptcy fraud, I think it's called. Also, hello, Manya. But yeah, this is just an absolute gem.
Which is objectively true. I mean, even if you're going to go along with the ideological position that trans women are women, that has all to do with being a girl, which is exclusively a child's experience. And the infantilization of being a woman is also really gross.
Hey, you want to come kayaking? Oh, I'm more of a city girl. Yeah, I get that. Do you have any pets? Yeah, actually, I have a dog. Oh, I have a cat. Oh, I wish we could find some common interest. Well, what are your pronouns? I'm she, they. I'm she, they too. You know what? I could use some nature time. Let's do it. Woohoo! I forgot that my crotch doesn't look like other women's.
Depicting women having common interests. You know what's actual infantilization? that there is only one possible line of thinking in the perceptions of social structures and concepts that you tackle with your daily basis, such as gender, such as sexuality, such as religion, such as, political and socioeconomic status and all that kind of stuff. These different things you have to think about all the time, right? What's infantilizing is to be looking at somebody and going, there's only one way to think, and I will dictate to you exactly that one way. Don't be critical. Just listen to me. That's what you do with a baby when you tell him not to eat the Lego blocks, or the Lego bricks. I'm just freestyling this one, but she's just so stupid that it's pretty easy.
Crotches sometimes because mine doesn't look like a little Barbie pocket.
I mean, it's one thing, it's like when you're with your friends and you're like, oh, girls' night out. It's another to be like, I'm experiencing girlhood. That's a different thing. And you're literally not Dylan. I mean, like, you're just not. We talked about the Ulta and Dylan thing on Timcast, so I'll put a clip here so I don't have.
Why? Like, deadass.
I mean, like, you're just not. We talked about the Ulta and Dylan thing on Tim.
Why? I love that. Because conservatives, right, will have this idea, right, that they're so forward and logical that they don't need to explain themselves. Because it's so brutally clear, right? Like, it's this idea that, like, the logic is so clear that they don't need to actually have reasoning for anything, while at the same time, it's just so, right? It's the idea that they're so logical they don't need to explain anything, right? Because for those of you who don't know, right, there's this, like, the difference between qualitative and quantitative would be, qualitative would be numbers and stuff like that, and then qualitative would be like things you have to look into, right? So they kind of treat their points like numbers, like almost like basic arithmetic, right? Like 2 + 2 makes 4 because it kind of just does. But then are actually talking about very nuanced things, which fools people into following the line of thinking, given that there shouldn't need to be an explanation, even though with these really complex things there should. And all it's doing is deconstructing any concept of critical thinking, despite the fact that they consider themselves critical thinking, because they'll be contrarians for no reason besides contrarianism and dictate that as enough.
So I'll put a clip here so I don't have to rehash it.
TERFs are boycotting Ulta Beauty.
Ugh, I'm not ready.
How dare
talk.
they?
First of all, the idea that it's TERFs who are upset over the Ulta video seems pretty ridiculous. I mean, I get called a TERF despite the fact that I'm trans and not a feminist, which it's trans exclusionary radical feminist. How am I both of those things?
You're both of those things because you follow radfem logic by gatekeeping womanhood, and you exclude other trans people all of the time. You saying that, you explaining that you're not a TERF is you just conflating and explaining the way that the conservatives are using you as a figurehead so that they can say that they are not these things. So, they don't have Ultas in Canada. That sucks. I keep giving all my money to Sephora. Speaking of which, I spent way too much money at the Sephora sale. I'm kind of disappointed in myself. But at the same time, I kind of love everything I got, so I had a good time. I had fun with it.
It doesn't make any sense.
This is why I say I feel like this is a troll. Women don't do that. This is not girlhood. There is nothing about wearing high heels while hiking. Women go hiking all the time. They have boots. You go to the REI and they have a women's section for athletic boots. What about being a girl means you wear high heels in the wilderness?
Well, this is a sexist's idea of what women do, right? So it's
it's a joke. It's a joke. It's also just this idea that, like, you can do whatever you want. That's kind of the other part of it, right? Is just this concept of, like, being able to live your truth. I feel like it's not that deep. Again, you're being quite exclusionary, dare I say. So, that is all.
That's the thing about wokeness is it always comes full circle. It's like we're going to erase stereotypes and people are more than the sum of their stereotypes. And now it's back at the point where it's like, actually, we are all just stereotypes.
But this, I understand why people think this individual is making a mockery or trolling them. Like, that's not a real thing.
You know, I don't think Dylan's like trying to offend people. I think Dylan is just such a narcissist that it's just like, you know, this person went viral on TikTok. They have this huge following. I think it's just, this is Dylan being a narcissist, not caring how it looks, right?
Why? Why? How is Dylan being a narcissist? Explain. See, here's why. It's so easy to be a conservative grifter. It's so easy to be a figurehead. You just have to spit the same like 6 points and make like $1 million. And because you're purposefully contrarian, people are seeking out your specific argument to validate their cycle of what's it called? Confirmation bias. You know? Like, I pay for I buy my books most of the time. My Amazon wishlist people send me books, which I love. Thank you for all of you. If any of you in here have sent me any books, I keep all the little papers that come with them and stuff. But yeah, I mostly buy my own books. I research my own stuff. I research for videos. I research for school. I research my own time. I think about stuff from multiple perspectives. I watch a lot of different things. But still, from just thinking about any perception outside of my own head and my own ass, I can understand the bigotry and just absolute idiocy of your argument structures. But I could pretend that I don't and be rich as hell, pay all my liberal agenda student loans, and then come back. That would be the dream. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't sell my soul like that, unfortunately. As I said before, I'm not putting ads in here because I hate money. I do kind of hate money. I hate money as a concept. I don't like capitalism, but I love the emojis, Manya. Kind of a slay moment, dare I say. Also, hello, L, icon, wife of my life. Thank you.
So it's the over the top, like caricaturized, like, oh, a bug and falling and acting stupid, right? It's like the stupid woman stereotype. So
Yeah. Now all of a sudden you've got biological males talking about girlhood, and when a woman speaks up, the woman is the problem.
Well, this is the problem with the trans movement in general, and why, like, I learned very early on, even despite being trans, that I didn't want any part of it. You know, it's like, it's not just about you for these people. It's about everyone else as well. So it's not just enough for Dylan to be like, this is me. It's like,
how dare Dylan try to make a community and make people comfortable with their identity. That makes me so mad, because then there are more trans people and I'm not unique anymore. I swear to God, that has to be what it is. There's no other, like, line of reasoning. Yep. Now, Blaire is a perfect example of a girl who is so desperate to be included, they'll throw their critical thinking into the garbage. It's a pick me. It's like, that's the term for that. Pick me girl, right? Yeah. Blaire, I'm not the other trans girl's white. Period. That's period, full stop. That's the end of the sentence. My hair is starting to stick to my foundation a little bit. That's why I'm pulling it all the time. I'm sorry.
Dylan saying, this is me, and
I love... Sorry, Jason, ugly ass gray walls. It's giving chuggy millennial, like, or like a boomer mom decor, but then also bomb shelter.
it doesn't matter how far I take it, everyone just has to be cool with it. You know, like, there used to be this goal within the trans community of like an integration into society, and it's the exact opposite now. Now it's this adversary.
The only part of the trans community I've ever seen Blaire White like are detransitioners, which is super confusing.
Relationship, and it's a movement that poses a threat to women and children now, which I don't think any movement that even is perceived that way can serve.
Why? I don't remember who looked this up. I think it might have been Ethanisonline in his stream, or who was I watching? If anybody knows, but they were looking up a it was like, oh, I think it might have been Hassan. I'm sorry in advance. Because that's based. Like the youngest bottom surgery was like a 17-year-old. It's always people that are above 18. Like they're not doing unless it's like intersex children, like young intersex children, they're doing like gender confirmation surgery, which is at the discretion of the parents too when that happens, right? They're not just handing out bottom surgeries. That's just not true. That's just inflammatory argumentation for the sake of filling your own agenda. So
survive. Established titles is a fun and novel way to preserve the natural woodlands of Scotland.
All my homies hate established titles. I'm sorry. Because they also sponsor like Tim Pool and shit. Like they have no, like I won't take their sponsorship ever if they offer me one. I don't really get sponsors though very often, but yeah, not happening.
Come with a joint. Dylan is doing women face, which honestly, it's kind of hard not to see their point when Dylan's entire shtick is offensive stereotypes about women. I mean, it's not.
Also, notice how I can like shit on Blaire White and never misgender them. Weeka. Sorry.
As if Dylan is just existing. I don't think trans women are in woman face by simply existing. But when you construct a character based on I'm afraid of bugs and I cry a lot and I fall all the time.
Established titles is like, you know how you could buy a star? It's something stupid like you can buy like a square foot in Scotland and then you could be like a lord or a lady or whatever.
That's woman based. Sorry, I believe that is.
I've already become a bimbo.
It'd be the same thing as like spray painting your skin dark and I don't know, doing and acting out offensive stereotypes about black people.
How?
I mean, you look at blackface, which is constructing a character for entertainment that is based on harmful stereotypes about black people. This is literally the same thing. Like you're literally calling yourself a bimbo, which is a slur created by men that was literally meant to hold women back and refer to women as.
No words. First off, does Blaire not think that she necessarily isn't perpetuating negative feminist like feminine values, such as attacking other women all of the time? You know, this idea of like, and I'm saying as a woman, right? Like being a bitch. And then, yeah, I wouldn't conflate bimbo as a slur. Even comparable to blackface. Yeah. Also, like, the person that Dylan's being like a bimbo with is what's her name? Is it Chrissy, I think? Who's like assigned female at birth. So what?
That's stupid. And the performance aspect is important, right? Because I actually have watched almost all of these Days of Girlhood videos. Yes, pray for me. Yes, I'm traumatized. But, you know, I didn't want to make this video.
Why?
Without watching as many as I could. And I watched most of them. And there were basically none that seemed real, vulnerable, authentic. They were all performative. They were all a character.
And the women's locker room smells so much better than the men's, FYI. And if you're afraid to use the locker room with a trans person, this is what you're afraid of.
I mean, there's a reason why I thought it was a parody at first. I genuinely would have never in a million years thought it was a real person. But
Nani intensifies. Yeah, it's like. Wait, again, she literally did blackface as a joke. Shut up! Are you for real? Are you serious? Okay, wait, hold on. I'm opening another tab. I want to look this up, but I'm not gonna do it on the stream. Oh, what have I done? Sorry, hold on. I have two monitors. I'm just struggling because I'm a boomer. Okay, it's real. It's kind of real. It's not what I thought it was. It was her putting on one of those, like, peel-off masks or whatever, like the black charcoal masks or whatever, and being like, interrace, blah, blah, blah. Oh my god, there's another Mika in the chat. Sorry, that's sick. I hope your name's pronounced Mika and not Micah, because that would be cool if we had the same name. Also, the other thing, I never thought it was a real person. Like, do you think she was a blow-up doll? Also, it's like, what's not vulnerable about doing every single day of your transitioning journey? Like, that in nature is, like, vulnerable. Even just depicting that aspect. Yes, I have watched Right Opinions. The Right Opinions, the person who got me to the Girlverse, actually.
Since then, you guys, the situation has escalated because cringe is one thing, right? Embarrassing content is one thing, right? I've done some embarrassing content. I've done some stuff that I'm like, ew, looking back. But when the president of the United States invites you to the White House to speak on behalf of a community of people, that's another thing. And you know.
You chose the name Mika? That's excellent. I used to not like my name too much because I didn't like that it was like quite uncommon, but now I think it's pretty sick. Except that I get called Micah by English people all the time. Which has been annoying, but
I'm gonna have a problem with that. No, I'm not kidding. A whopping 6 months into transition, Dylan Mulvaney was chosen out of every single other person in the trans community to speak to Joe Biden, President of the United States.
Mr. President, this is my 221st.
Dare I say, you would have complained about anyone. Like, no matter who it was, you would have still whined and coped. You would have been a pick-me bitch. Anyways. So what's the fucking problem?
First day of publicly transitioning.
God love you. Yes, Dylan has girl bossed into the White House, and Dylan is arguably one of the most powerful trans people on the planet now. I mean, if you are invited to the White House as a representative and a spokesperson of an entire community of people, that is a pretty big deal. And that's why I'm also not accepting any Blaire White's bullying a trans person narratives, because if a representative at the White House, a spokesperson for people like me, for an entire community of people, is beyond...
You're bullying a trans person, you're just an asshole. We can remove all the identity stuff aside. You don't address your actual takes. You don't justify anything. It's hypocritical. You look dusty. Like, quite literally, I'm saying like dusty as in like your flashback from your powder is really bad. It looks like dust. You're jealous. You're bitter. I feel like I just kind of would walk past you and just be like, man, I could feel her looking at me in anger behind my head, you know? Just... There's a French word for this, right? C'est dégueulasse. Dégueulé. I want to puke. Si les filles comme ça, c'est à parler. Ça va d'être vache, d'être calice. Tu vas ridicule de parler de ça. Don't like. Anyways.
Approach. Who can you criticize? I mean, you must have a really warped sense of like power dynamics to think that me, a YouTuber, should be unable to criticize someone who is in the White House speaking on my behalf. I mean,
weird game to play because why would you claim a power dynamic even as an argument? You're doing the thing that conservatives do where they make mountains out of molehills, like they'll guess arguments piss poorly. You're both social media influencers. You've both met like political figures and stuff. You're both wealthy off of social media. Zutara. Blaire wouldn't get invited to the White House because Trump lost LMAO. Yeah. As I said, not my president. Also, if anybody wants to know what I said in French, I just said everything she says is ridiculous. It just makes me want to puke. Pretty much. With some Frenchisms tossed in.
sorry, you asked for it. And I'm sorry, but I don't want a tampon-loving, girlhood-obsessed, Barbie pocket-having weirdo 6 months into transition representing me to the president of the country I live in. I mean, granted, we all know the kind of president we have at this point. There's no way Joe Biden, even at this point...
Did he win or not? I thought he wasn't the president. Anyways...
It remembers who that person is or what conversation they had, right? And honestly, watching the video was kind of like watching a clown and a corpse converse.
God love you.
Hold on. Every time they talk like Donald Trump was the pinnacle of health.
Japanese companies have announced investments in the United States. In China, we also... From China, I flew to the city of Da Nang in Vietnam.
We can't remain powerful if we don't have an economy.
I don't know what picture of health gotta throw it back for a water bottle. Oh! Ow. I forgot it has a straw in it. I kind of bonked my teeth.
Cringe. I mean, honestly, the only thing that could have made this better is if Dylan sang their hit song to Joe.
Normalize the bulge. We are normalizing the bulge. Women can have bulges, and that's okay. We're not gonna stare at their crotches while they're wearing their little shopping shorts at the mall.
Now, what did Dylan do upon having the amazing opportunity of having the ear of the President of the United States? Advocated for children transitioning, advocated for puberty blockers.
This is my 221st day of publicly transitioning.
God love you.
Thank you. I am extremely privileged to live in a state that allows me access to the resources I need, and that decision is just between me and my doctors.
As an adult, sure, but still within reason, right? Doctors are not allowed to do whatever they want with a patient. Patients are not allowed to demand whatever they want from a doctor, and certainly not within limitations and standards of practice.
No shame on plastic surgery, but you demanded some pretty shitty lip filler from your doctor, girl.
Set in place via law. And certainly not when it comes to children, when it comes to seeking plastic surgery or drugs that destroy their fertility for life.
But many states have lawmakers that feel like they can involve themselves in this very personal process. Do you think states should have a right to ban gender-affirming healthcare?
I don't think any state or anybody should have the right to do that. As a moral question and as a legal question. I just think it's wrong.
And there's the divide that no one in this country is willing to compromise on, and rightfully so, right? Dylan Mulvaney and Joe Biden think it's absolutely wrong and absolutely immoral to stop children from seeking out permanent plastic surgery, drugs that destroy their fertility, and becoming lifelong medical patients.
She was transitioning like early in college. Like, you have development like into your early 20s. Like, maybe you would have had a lot of like a much happier upbringing in childhood if you were a lot of puberty blockers. Like I said, it's as if it's like I made a joke about this once called the boomer fallacy, right? It's this concept of like, because I suffered, everybody else has to. And I think because she had a hard time as a trans woman, which, you know, is valid, she thinks everybody else has to suffer the same like existence and fate that she had. That she needs everyone else to feel as bad as her. And that's why she doesn't want things like puberty blockers and gender affirming healthcare and like mental health treatment. Because this idea that people can have a better experience than her legitimately bothers her. And I think that's an aspect of a lot of conservative doctrine.
Before they can even grab a driver's license. And normal people think that that's fucked. Fun fact, by the way, Dylan's state, California, my home state, actually bans minors from using tanning beds because of the permanent and long-lasting implications for health. Yes, California thinks that minors are not intellectually mature enough to use a tanning bed, but absolutely intellectually mature enough to...
Tanning beds have insane cancer rates, insane melanoma rates. You're not getting like cancer from puberty blockers.
To remove their breasts, to become sterile, to have sex changes. Like, it's... There's a reason why I moved, you know?
You know, I think I was saying before we started that my deceased son, used to be the Attorney General of the state of Delaware. He passed the broadest piece of legislation that he, as Attorney General, was able to convince the legislature and the governor to sign.
What? You know, if I look at this interview as like performance art, high art, I actually see the value in it. Because few things actually represent the decline of America like this video. I mean, you have a functionally brain dead president who has no idea why he's in the room, an expert who is an expert at nothing, who also probably has no idea why they're in the room, and everyone just smiles, nods, and follows their lead. Can we talk about Dylan's obsession with girlhood now? Because I think it's time to unpack that. Dylan's whole shtick is claiming to be a girl, not a woman. And, you know, I mean, as I've always said,
Those are, like, she didn't say I'm a child. Like, that's not what the goal there. Yeah, no children mentioned. Yeah, exactly, that too, right? Puberty blockers, like, is implication to some extent, because puberty, right, is in your adolescence. But at the same time, like I said, it's the difference in the, like, tanning beds. Tanning beds don't do anything actually good. They just give you melanoma. You know? They were talking about gender affirming health. Yeah, in general, that too. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, maybe she brought up the puberty blockers, actually.
Adult trans woman, I will never know what it is to be a woman. I know what it is to be a transsexual. I know what it is to be a trans woman, which is a very specific thing. But
whoa. Okay, so first off, she said she'll never be a woman. She's a transsexual, which is like a really out of date term that's awful. Okay, sorry, I'm just like, so she's saying that trans women is a separate thing. But if it's not even your goal, then why did you, like, I just don't understand. Like, I'm saying in the sense of, like, almost like a why did you bother, in the sense of, if you're not even valid in your own experience, then what was it for? You know? That's such a strange concept. I'm saying that she thinks that that is womanhood or whatever, and that she's just lying for the support of, like, Tim Pool and stuff, I think. That's my best guess. Because I want to invalidate her trans experience, right? Because that's, I can argue with her without doing that, right?
Claiming to be a girl, not a woman. And, you know, I mean, as I've always said, as an adult trans woman, I will never know what it is to be a woman. I know what it is to be a transsexual. I know what it is to be a trans woman, which is a very specific thing. But womanhood itself, never going to experience it. Also never experience girlhood because I transition as an adult. It's like, I grew up a boy. This is my story. You can't just rewrite your story.
She didn't rewrite your story. Didn't say you had girlhood. Okay, anyway.
You can't start as a child at 25 years old, which Dylan is. I think Dylan's 25. And I mean, Dylan, even if you follow the trans women are women mantra and truly believe that, that still wouldn't make you a girl. To where you need to be referring to genitals as Barbie pockets, acting like a toddler, pretending as if you're going through puberty and need to use tampons. And again, I like how the side that always screams about misinformation is just smiling and nodding while Dylan is spreading the lie that trans women use tampons, right? And I mean, that's a lie. That's just permitted.
Didn't say that. Didn't say that. Where? Dylan said, not just women. Like, AFAB, like women. Didn't say that. It's also people that are, what's the term I'm looking for? When they're born with both, I have forgotten it because I'm tired. When you're born with both parts, right? Intersex people exist, again, and trans men who have not lost, like, the fertility concept part of that whole thing, will also still have it. And even if sometimes it just stays, kind of thing. And yeah, and girl and woman are, you know, when you talk to your friends, you go girl. You know what I mean? Like, it's not, she didn't say I am a child. Because, so, you know when men say, like, Saturdays are for the boys? Are they saying, so men, wait, hold on. I need to be Blaire White for a second. Hold on. Listen, my brother and sister in, and only two genders are in. When men say Saturdays are for the boys, they are promoting childhood drinking. They are saying that children need to consume alcohol on the weekends in order to have fun. They are demonizing our youth through the use of the term boy. And thus are invalidating the childhood experience, and we need to get rid of them all. Oh, I always do it the wrong way. I say the same thing. Anyways. Stupid. We're gonna finish a video, then I'm gonna end the stream, but
so commonly that I actually do see people on social media asking if trans women use tampons and genuinely want to know. I have had people ask me if I use tampons.
Just because your fans are stupid doesn't mean everybody else is.
Baby, I've never touched a tampon. Why would I ever? Like,
I was starting a Rhetoric of Blaire White video, and then I just ended up with the deaf noodle stuff all blew up, and then I've just been kind of keeping up ever since with like internet drama, I guess, for lack of a better term. But I intend on getting to it at some point. Like, I haven't forgotten about it.
shout out to menstruation, but that's not a struggle I would choose to have. I don't feel like I'm missing out. Like, fucking weird. It's weird. It's just weird. And then you have the normalizing the bulge thing. So I'm not gonna pretend like I have some deep, insightful commentary for this, other than like, just tuck your dick. Like, just do it. Let's not hang out with our dicks out. Like, that's not, okay, I do have some commentary. There's something to be said about a social contract, right? If you want to be a trans woman and you want to transition, I know a lot of people are triggered by the concept of self-responsibility, but there is some responsibility on you to make that transition and that integration to society somewhat smooth, right? And that kind of includes if you're gonna be dressing like a girl, taking hormones to appear as a girl, having surgeries to, like, you don't rock out with your fuck out. I don't care. No one wants to see it. And it's weird that you want people to see it because clearly
Speedos are now illegal, according to Blaire White. Thank you. Love that for us.
Clearly you want people to see it. You don't have to wear clothes that highlight that part of your body. I mean, there are times if I don't feel like...
Hold the fuck on. Hold on. Hold on. I always forget the E because she's stupid. Oh. Don't have parts of your butt. Girl! Are you for real? For real? Oh my god. Don't have your body out. Idiot. Are you for real? Girl. What are you doing? It's like you have everything out all the time. And just because you got like 6 BBLs doesn't mean that's the vibe for everybody. Like, it's just like the slut shaming thing. I was like, let's pull this up because I want to. Can you go away, Zuck? Honestly.
Like, I'm just gonna be very real here. There are days where I don't want to tuck. It's painful. It's not,
Where's the passion?
The most comfortable thing to have going on. However, you can wear clothes where you don't have to tuck. There are outfits and silhouettes you can choose to wear even if you do not tuck. That is not visible. And yeah, you can do whatever you want. This is America, but also, like, don't expect people to not be grossed out by the fact that you're walking into Macy's with your dick hanging out. I mean, going around enforcing female pronouns with people and perfect strangers while having a dick hanging out is literally South Park level behavior. This is literally...
Don't you force female pronouns? Do you want me to call you he? That's so strange.
Like, again, because Dylan loves being a caricature, this is literally what a transphobic person would write a trans character as. Someone with a out saying, call me she. That is you, Dylan. Clownery. So women out there, if you're offended that Dylan is acting out these offensive stereotypes having to do with y'all, rest and assured transsexuals are just as annoyed and pissed off. Because it's gross. But again, cringy, embarrassing behavior is one thing. I would have never made a video just about that. But when you're at the White House talking about children and their need to transition and their need to undergo these surgeries that we know are harmful to them, anyone who goes to the White House talking about kids need to transition, you're gonna get a Blaire White video made about you. Period. Also,
what a big thread. Woo. Whoa. Oh my god, a Blaire White video? My career's over. Ah. Everyone's so freaked out about me. Like, holy shit. Also, like... What? Oh my god. Also, you know what's really harmful? suicide. Like an extremely alarming suicide rate among trans youth. Yeah. Yeah, that's... What are you going to do about that? The mental health care that you want to repeal? The universal health care that you don't believe in because you have to pay for other people to have health care? Yeah. George Orwell, 1987. That's what she's going for.
There's an issue arising of people saying that Dylan is an actor. And this is all just a troll. People have looked into Dylan's past and found that Dylan has actually had some small acting roles. Dylan is basically a failed actor. I mean, never popped off from the small roles that they got, and has appeared on The Price is Right, the Ellen DeGeneres show. And when you look at things like that, when you get on The Price is Right, when you get on the Ellen DeGeneres show and you're there to dance but not as a star, right? These are the gigs that people in LA who are very money hungry, very fame hungry go for. This is like the first step on the ladder to becoming famous. And having lived in LA and been around...
You're telling me that's... that sucking on that man's Tim until he pools isn't money hungry? She pissed in Quarterwing's basement yet? I'm sorry. Good night, Crescent Poodles. Okay, sorry. Yeah. So you're telling me that your association with all the grifters isn't money hungry? Huh. Press X for down. Anyways. Oh, I was saying if she pissed in Quartering's basement yet, because that's a joke, because Quartering got really shit-faced playing Fall Guys and was like, if I lose again, I'm gonna piss in my wife's basement. And then he did, because he lost at Fall Guys.
On the industry and know all types of people that are doing these things. People who end up on The Price is Right and people who ended up dancing on the Ellen show are the kind of people that are sitting on their computers 24/7 applying to literally everything, fishing for literally anything, any role, any gig. And it's no shade to you, like, more power to you if that's your thing. However, I'm just saying that is the hallmark of someone who is fame hungry and just wants to break into the industry any way they can, right? But never popped off until identifying as trans.
Day one of being a girl, and I have already cried 3 times. I wrote a scathing email that I did not send. I ordered dresses online that I couldn't afford. And then when someone asked me how I was, I said, I'm fine, when I wasn't fine. So. How'd I do, ladies?
So it's kind of like a chicken or the egg thing. It's like, did Dylan secretly feel trans all the time, that going on these TV shows as a boy, or did nothing pop off from those shows, so it was time for plan B? You know, like, there's no way to really know that. There's no way to really get into Dylan's head. However, nothing did bring Dylan fame until identifying as trans, and then it was like a skyrocket.
Elle's got bars. Blaire wants people to know she doesn't use tampons, but she doesn't want people to know that trans women have dicks. So it's just a magical, it's like the trove of mysteries. Ooh. But then if you don't tell somebody you're gonna hook up with, immediately the second that you meet them in person, that you have those parts, you're a liar and you're a bad person. Make it make sense, bitch. The fuck?
There's something to be said about that. There's something to be said about the climate that we live in, that you can be talentless. Because Dylan isn't funny. Like, I'm not trying to be mean. This is literally like saying, like, a meal prepared by a chef, if it's bad, if it's just bad, right? It doesn't mean the chef's a bad person. It's just like the chef gave me a meal. It's cold. Take it back. Dylan's not funny. Dylan's not a great actor. You can see through it. But what Dylan is great at is getting attention on the backs of women and trans people. And just some inside baseball or whatever, I do know several people that do know Dylan, have been around Dylan, and Dylan, in my opinion...
Sources. I made it the fuck up.
...opinion, does truly identify as trans, only in the sense of, like, it's not as if when the cameras aren't there, Dylan's like, I'm a dude. Like, that's not what's happening, apparently. From what I've heard, Dylan is trans. I've also heard Dylan's kind of an... I've heard Dylan's the kind of person that is letting this all kind of get to their head, and, like, if you don't kind of bow down and show, like, complete adoration for Dylan, it's kind of like a snooty, like, ugh, what...
If you call Dylan a man and then she's offended, she's mad at you. What a fucking asshole.
What are you doing type of thing? That's all speculation, right? Like, I've heard that from someone I consider to be highly credible, who is much more famous than Dylan in the trans community. That's an anecdote. You can take it or leave it. There's no reason for you to take that. Just saying, though. So I think it's a gray area. I think that
there's no reason to take everything's been anecdotes. Anyways.
Dylan might actually be trans. Dylan might actually be on estrogen or whatever have you. But that also Dylan is doing some really cringe, embarrassing, and offensive shit to both women and trans people. And doesn't really care because it's getting them fame. Which is one thing on its own, right? Because I see that all the time. But not everyone's going to the White House to speak for all of us. And this person does not speak for me. This person does not speak for any transsexuals I know. And so I think it's ultimately just a shame that we live in a society where it feels like people are rewarded for like all the wrong things.
Every time she says transsexuals, I want to eat a piece of chalk. Like, it's because I've also like read like papers about like kind of the transgender experience and stuff. And the term that she's using is like super weaponized as like a ploy for considering it sterilization and stuff like that, and like this idea that you're like against the image of God. So it's just like really jarring to hear it, I guess, as someone who's not trans even. And then I know that I'm gonna get somebody like liberal tears. I'm not crying, girl. I just think you're stupid. That's it. I'll forget about it in like 5 minutes, you know? Not that deep.
And all the wrong behavior. I love you guys. Make sure you subscribe to this channel as well as my podcast channel. I'll put that link in the description. I really encourage you guys to watch the podcast because I have so much fun with it. It's so much more of a loose format where I'm actually able to just speak very freely, very long form, and just rant. So if you're more of a getting...
What about this was like formatted? Okay. Holy, this was such like a sad video to come after my bestie Ethan.
That's crazy.
Well, he like barely knows I exist, but it's like good enough, you know? Anyways, last thoughts from anybody? Questions, comments, concerns from the class? Because we're going to end the stream here because I got to get this makeup off. You see I'm getting like glitter tears? You can see them in the light a little bit. So what was the point of the video? Yeah, no idea. Literally no idea. Who knows? Like, it was just, yeah, I guess it's just source. I made it the fuck up. That's like, you can sum it up pretty easily. All right. Euphoria. Yeah, I get compared to Kat a lot of the time. A lot of my, I get that comment like a lot. I think it's just the features. Like it's the dark hair, the dark eyebrows, and like the apple cheeks, I think is what it is. But yeah, lazy rant contest format. Yeah, exactly. I can usually start scripting, edit, film a video in the same day. But like that's also like over a bunch of hours. I still feel like there's more thought than Blaire's videos. To be fair, I'm always thinking of videos, so that process is usually like same thing with the readings. I kind of tab them in my mind and I know what to pull from. But yes, congrats on 20K. Thank you, y'all. Thank you. It has been a wild ride, and now I get to wake up tomorrow and see if I have COVID because I think I seem to be fine so far. I guess after tomorrow I should be in the clear, but bruh. Anyways, last questions or anything, or are we heading out, besties? Yes, apple cheeks. It's what my mom used to call them something. It's like because it's like you have like strong, like the apples of your cheeks are very big, right? Because like you can kind of see them. There's the contour. The contour is doing overtime. That's because like there's like a lot of mass. Yeah. Okay. Y'all have a good night. Thank you so much for coming. I'll keep this up for probably another 24 hours. I think I'll take it down after. I just don't want the conservatives in my comments, to be honest. This was really fun. I really appreciate you guys coming out. Or not you guys. I must say you guys because that's cringe. Thank you all for coming out. This has been really fun. I've really enjoyed it. And I'll see if I can go live more often. I loved this. Okay. Have a good night. Bye.